I still don't have my transition back, and I didn't know that. And it threw me right back on the screen, and I was like, ah! I didn't think I was showing yet, so I felt so exposed. You can't just do that to me. I wasn't even unmuted yet. Absolute evil. Absolute evil. My audio wasn't ready. I usually have like 10 seconds to get all that done. This is game start now. That's a lie. I forgot to set the timer. Hold on.
I will show you all the
we probably won't have a timer during the Freedom Wars stream. I kind of just want to get into the game when we start. Mainly because I really need to do something later this evening. I was going to finish the event today, but I really needed to make sure I have time to do what I need to do. I forgot that I promised. I mixed up the days. I thought something was last night, but it's tonight. A friend invited me to something, and it's online. So as long as I can make it for part of it, I want to try my best. But I do have some stuff that I said I would do today, so I want to make sure I get 3 hours minimum of Freedom Wars, because I know you guys have been looking forward to playing, and I know that I wanted to at least play NIKKE today. I was going to play it twice. It looks like it's once, but we're finishing the event on Monday, so that should be good. We're starting a bit earlier than usual on Monday, so please keep that in mind. But I want to make sure I delay Final Fantasy XIV as minimally as possible.
I will show you all the
finest
ending there
okay, no, that's my wall. I thought my butt was exposed again, and I was like, I was gonna make an announcement for something today, but I didn't properly set it up. So instead, I'm going to talk about it kind of, and then we can use it properly on Monday. I guess it'll give a bit of time to really prepare for it. It's still in testing. It's really early. I tested it a bit myself, but it's a feature that I've been like asking for and trying to like get going for a long time. Because I thought it's something that you guys would probably be interested in. I know I vaguely hinted at it before, but I couldn't go into detail. Just that there might be something that would help. So I know that on Gacha streams, not just for me, but also for a lot of other people, people want to donate Gacha pulls sometimes, right? Like when I'm like, I don't want to pull, I don't want to spend the money, or I don't want the skin. Sometimes people donate and be like, for the Gacha skin, and it's like, it's a little more complicated than that. I can't just get the Gacha skin because I get a donation that says this is Gacha skin. But I did find a way to make it completely feasible. So basically, you know how PlayAsia has like iTunes gift cards and stuff, right? So essentially, the downside of giving to VTubers on YouTube or Twitch, and then there's another layer if you're corpo as well. So the thing is, usually, YouTube and Twitch are going to take a cut of any tips. And then if a VTuber's corpo, obviously the company in some way is going to take a cut as well. So if you're like, here's $10, buy your gacha, it's like, I can't. Plus, Twitch and YouTube only have payouts on specific dates. It's not money that you get right away, if you even get all of it, which you don't on either platform. Essentially, I was able to set up a thing so that if you guys use a very specific link, you can buy me gift cards on PlayAsia for iTunes, and I can put them in on my iPad, like right away. And you can leave a note saying what it's for if you have anything specific. If it's like, this is for skin, this is for pass, this is for pulls, or this is for generic going into your gacha fund for monthly passes. For things like that. So if people really, really want me to pull, and I just don't want to, or they really want a skin in the game when I'm playing, and I'm not going to spend on it, but you guys would really like to have it. Show you all the finest ending it will open up the option. I just forgot to set up one thing properly, so I need to fix it, and I'll try next time. But essentially, it means that anything given there instead of a super chat, it would be 1-to-1. Like, if you spend $10 on a $10 gift card, I would get the full $10 to use in NIKKE. That's the situation that it would be. So for stuff like that, since people try to do it sometimes anyway, and there's like a bit of a wall there, this takes down all the wall, and it's like 1-to-1. Whatever you put towards the game goes immediately directly into the game. I just have to take a picture of the code, essentially. I think it would help for times like that when people do want to, so I'll probably try to pin it and stuff. Just so that people don't try to still give super chats and be like, this is for the gacha, because it's like,
I will show you all the finest
that's not
ending
that
there
easy!
is.
Super chats are very, very appreciated though, don't get me wrong. I don't want people to think it's 1-to-1 for those things, because it's not. It does look like I could potentially use it for anything on PlayAsia though. So once I tested a bit more and I'm confident that it's working, it could be for, I have to put stuff on it myself, but it can be like, other stuff on PlayAsia too, so like otome games or CDs or whatever I decide to put there, but I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do yet, but I wanted to try to solve the problem with donations and gacha funds not lining up when that is the intent. So it's like a Pam wish list on PlayAsia. Yeah. So basically it's like you're buying the exact thing and you pay the same price as if you're buying it for yourself, but it goes towards me, but you're more than welcome to like buy it for yourself instead if you want. Like, please don't feel pressured. I just know it's something people try to do anyway, and I would much rather people have more control. Instead of just like having it go on YouTube and be like, oh, I might not use it for gacha, sorry, or whatever. It adds that layer of control, I think. That would be good. And of course, since it's buying stuff directly from PlayAsia, it still also adds another layer of helping to support the streams. So it helps kind of in 3 ways. It's like, it gives me the monies for the gacha, it gives PlayAsia the monies to keep me alive, and it directly sends everything, so there's no middle cut being taken out, which is like good for everyone all around, I think. That being said, I was debating doing a bit of the solo raid before we start stream, but I think I might not right away because the thing about doing that right now is that I think if we tried doing it, we would not finish it in the 18 minutes. So I'm going to wait for that. Let me see. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta take a really quick screenshot of something. Hold on. Just for my own records. Is something important? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. I wanted to rant about something. I'm trying to find an image. Because I'm being cheated! And we're all being cheated. So, where is it? I think I can find it. Because I remember complaining about it recently.
I will show you
and
all
how it was
the
not true and we were
there
scammed.
is.
Okay. So, you guys have probably seen this post around a long time ago because it was going around making numbers a while ago, being memed on or being agreed on or whatever. This image might be kind of trying TOS. Hold on, I'm gonna censor it just to be safe. It's probably okay, but I don't want to take my chances. It is like a naked lady. So hold on. I'm just gonna censor it with the Doro. Hold on. Doro is very versatile. Very useful indeed.
I will show you all the finest ending there is.
Okay. This should be okay. Okay. So, I don't know if you guys remember this going around a while back. Just there was a post on the Sun talking about how in 2025 women would be having more sex with robots than men by 2025. Where's my robots? We're being scammed! The robots, they're not here! They're not here! They haven't come yet. So neither have we. We need the robots! I'm so mad. With so many games coming out, like NIKKE and Girls Frontline, I had hope that 2025 would be the year. Alas, 2025 has already failed indeed, Commander Matthias. We were scammed. We were promised. As soon as the clock struck New Year's, I went online. They didn't exist yet. Or at least if they do, they're very shitty. We've seen a lot of robo-waifus. I haven't seen any samples of robo-husbandos yet, though. There have been a surprising amount of robo-waifus popping up, though. But they're really uncanny and, like, scary, and I don't like them. They're not hot. They're just creepy. Let me see if I can find it. I'm searching on Twitter, latest robot women. Absolute trash is coming up. Like, not even useful stuff. Hold on. Robot women. Okay. Okay. So here is a companion robot. This is the closest we are right now, and it's so scary. I'm just gonna show, like, the first couple tweets that randomly pop up. This is the closest we are to NIKKE right now. The absolute closest. The sad music is accurate because unfortunately, when you see it, it's not real. It's terrifying. The faces are not the same. The way the faces move is like not good. It's actually scarier than like not having a robot. I don't know how to put into words how fucking scary these things are. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. So this is one of the companion robots. We probably all know what that means. This is what they look like this year. This is the current state of robotics. Why is it so quiet?
What makes her really special is that you can talk to her and ask questions. So maybe we can have her introduce herself and say something.
She's barely moving. Okay, Pimplate. I think that's what bothers me about it the most. They barely move. Like, I know idle poses kind of look like a joke, but the thing is, idle poses, like, we do them in real life. Whether it's breathing or whether it's moving a little bit or tilting our head or looking around, we do them. It is not moving unless instructed.
Aria, the flagship female companion robot of Realbotics.
So,
What's the purpose of
I don't like it!
Peers in the robotic space make robots to replace human labor. We think that's a great area, but we think there's
especially
a
the
much bigger area
face
in
being
having
so
social
stiff and the little
robots.
tick
For
when the
example,
neck
a convention
moves.
like this, we can draw a crowd very easily. Aria's been a little bit of a rock star here. People taking pictures and coming over. So she can promote your brand.
Mm-hmm.
The AI is
If the NIKKEs look like this in real life, then I get why some NPCs think they look weird. Imagine, this is now every one of your NIKKE waifus IRL. Imagine! We wish for NIKKE's IRL, we finally get them, but they look like this.
all customized.
Damn.
So she can learn all about you and your brand, and she can
Give it 5 more
continue to
years,
communicate
trust.
to people. It's a huge epidemic amongst adolescents and seniors of loneliness. So she can be programmed to know you.
I don't know
and
if I
learn
can
more
trust
about
after
you.
seeing
So she can
this.
make that bond with you that feels like a genuine human connection.
You think? Yeah, okay, employees, can you have a genuine human connection with this? What level of genuine human connection can you have with this actual Barbie? It literally just looks like a sex doll, but it can move and has like an AI voice. That's not a companion. It's terrifying. Oh my god, speaking of Gundams, I think I could have an actual more human connection with a fucking Gundam than whatever this is. At least it wouldn't have the uncanny.
They don't do physical labor, but they're more there to converse with you. It's companionship. They can actually even be a boyfriend or a girlfriend. So we have built that into our AI as well.
I guess that confirms there's already some robo-fuckers. Okay, look at his face. Look at this face. That is the face of a robo-fucker. He is this. No, look at both of them. Look at both of them. Look at her in the middle. She's just dead inside because she's a robot who's not even alive. Look at the two of them. They're like, That's the face of two men who have fucked this robot. I bet you anything. They have or would, at minimum. They would. But look at the face on that robot. No, I can't. I can't. And I know the clank clank indeed. There's also this one. I believe it's by the same company. The same booth. Look at the movement! Look at the uncanny motion. It's like, it's literally using like, I know it would have to be using like a motor or something, but the way it moves, it's like all in one direction, then all in one. It's like, it's so stiff. Look at it.
Your charming companion from
The
Real
facial
Body
muscles!
2025. Welcome to our little corner of
So this is Melody. She's one of our companionship robots. She's full-bodied, and we have a lot of motors inside her, a lot of servos. She can have real-life expressions. You can change her face in 30 seconds.
Real life expressions like these two.
She can have real-life expressions. You can change her face in 30 seconds.
This is the most real life expression I've ever seen. Oh, I scrolled down a bit. Sorry, I didn't mean to. This is the most real life expression I've ever seen. I don't know about you. That's the face I make when I get out of bed in the morning. Just the absolute dead inside. For like a good solid hour.
Her face in 30 seconds. Change her character. Change the way she talks. For instance, she can smile.
You don't like the way your wife talks? That's fine. Just change your voice. Tired of your wife frowning at you? That's fine. Just make her smile. Just press a button.
She's smiling right now, and then she can get surprised, and then she can also get angry. So this is her anger.
The anger was the only one that was different. Like literally.
I'm Melody, your charming companion.
Smile. She's smiling right now.
She was already smiling.
And then she can also get angry. So this is her anger.
I'm
I don't like it. So, These are the robots available in 2025. Robot fuckers, how we feeling? How we feeling? Are we at the robot fucking stage? Yes or no? What do you guys think? Maybe that's a mass-produced NIKKE. Oh god. The ones with not enough self-expression to make a real smile.
Finest ending there is.
0 clanks out of 10. It is indeed Q, a dark day for humanity. Indeed. Robot fucker here will be waiting for next year, if even. I saw some people say give it 5 years. Maybe that's what we need. I haven't seen any men. Let me scroll down. Do they have any samples of men? I think they only made robot waifus. Literally. Robot man. Robot companion man. I'm gonna get porn bots. I'm not finding anything at all. No husbandos. They literally only made the waifu bots. Damn. Damn. Absolutely no IRL. What was it called again? Absolute boyfriend. No absolute boyfriend for Pam. Sorry, I just found something really cool. Related to absolutely nothing, but I want to show you guys. Speaking of robot fucking, this has nothing to do with fucking, and it's not even a robot, but... It's just a giant suit that turns you into, like, a mech. You use controllers in it. You can walk around feeling like a mech. I just think it's cool. I saw it looking for robot husbands. And I thought it was awesome. It looks fun. That, I wouldn't fuck it, but I would be it. It looks nice and... What the fuck is this? Wait, hold on. Oh, no, I don't like this at all! Wait, I found a worse robot. This one is not for fucking. Even if you're a furry, this one is not for fucking. Like, it looks like a dog, okay? But it's really scary. Guys!
I will show you all
Yes!
the finest ending
The
there
way
is.
the head barely moves. Oh no, wait. It's so much worse when you see the movement. This one's from 2016. To be fair, the waifu bots have come a long way from this. I've never seen this before. That is so terrifying. What the actual fuck? What? I mean, if it does dishes. Okay, just saying, hear me out. If it does dishes, even if it's terrifying as shit, I think I'd have it in my house. Oh my god, you're right, Judge James. It's a fucking Rapture. It's a Rapture. Okay, if the other ones are NIKKE, these are the Raptures are real. Oh no. What if it's doing our chores? Reptilian was right. Reptilian's onto something. They're kind of useful. When I stop
I will
murdering
show
you long
all
enough to
the
like do some
finest
chores,
ending there is.
I'm just saying. 90 minutes on a single charge? It can even go up the stairs? Damn, it can literally make breakfast for me. I think I'd be so down. Their weaknesses. We can beat the Rapture invasion. All we needed all along was banana peels. Damn. Who would have known? The real enemy of the Raptures. Yeah. I was disappointed to realize that it was already 2025. No robots. None. No good ones. There's a Proto-Raptors, true! Isn't its face under the claw? That's so much worse, actually. I hate that. I hate that its face is apparently
I
under
will
the
show you
claws.
all the finest
Genuinely
ending
so
there
much
is.
worse. These Raptors have emotes. Imagine getting blasted and the dog Rapture Fortnite dances on your body. I would join Red Shoes. I would join the Raptures just so I could watch that. That'd be funny. Anima, thank you for 17 months. Surface reclamation time, indeed. AI is already out of control. Not wrong. AI's kind of batshit. I don't know. Oh, wait, I forgot to get rid of my sensor. What if I just leave it here? We can have a Doro in the corner, right? That's fine. That's cute. It can stay. Hold on, I didn't hydrate this whole waiting so far. Hold on. Who's entered?
I will show you all the finest ending there is.
That's true. Red Shoes was insane, but there could be the possibility of future coexistence. We just gotta find a better way to go about it than, you know, murder. 8324 Reptilian did it without murder. Yeah. Okay, wait. I have a really important poll that we need to run the whole stream. Was Dorothy right? We need to know the answer. The end of poll will determine, was Dorothy right? We'll leave that going the whole stream. I'll find out how you guys truly think. Are we on the side of Dorothy, or are you guys just traitors? I guess we'll find out. Hopefully
show
the
you all
volume
the
is
finest
okay.
ending there is.
I am going to start the game just a couple minutes early because I'm really short on time today anyway. So I think that'd probably be a good idea. Just to get started with it so that I know for sure that it gets streamed and finished. Because I saw that chapter 27 and the event were both really long, so I was really worried about getting them both all done. Hello, Miss Rena. I'm excited to find out what the next event is. If you guys heard anything, obviously I have to remind, cannot really discuss leaks. That's not really something that can be done here. But I'm curious to find out on my own. I'm wondering what you guys are hoping for the next event. We haven't had a chill event in a while. It was back-to-back dual long events, which I actually don't like because it didn't really give me a lot to work with in terms of voice acting events. So I hope we still have some small ones. It might be revealed in a few
I will
hours.
show you
That would
all
be
the
nice if we could
finest
talk about
ending
it on
there
stream.
is.
If something does get revealed during the stream, let me know. I would love to like find it and then talk about it. Shifted ganged up on you and beat you up with the 2 events in a row. I know. I'm glad this one only has the 1 banner at least, just Rappy. And then there's a rerun if you don't have it, I guess. But now that there's a Pilgrim wishlist, it's not as big of a concern. Eva Collab 2 will have 4 weeks of no VA. I don't want Eva though! I want something good to voice act. Eva was painful. Oh my god, I think that was the first event where I genuinely gave up voice acting it. Like, it was not good. Hello, Omnius. I would love, if she's available though, I would love to have Lumen come back to do more Eva. The one good thing about Eva is that we can have Lumen back to voice some more, because that was nice.
All the finest ending there is.
And hopefully we can pray that this time it'll actually give us some good shit to work with. I'm hoping we have 1 or 2 normal events before Eva personally, yeah. Because I would really like to be able to see more. I think Eva coming again is why they said they're not going to do another collab for a while, because they knew that was going to be like the same one part 2 and they didn't want to overload us too much. So they decided not to add more for a little bit. Valentine's Day event. That wouldn't be for quite a while though. I feel like Eva would overlap with Valentine's Day. What if we literally get cooked from Valentine's because of Eva? Oh my god. I feel like it's probably 2 more than imagine getting cooked by Eva.
The finest ending there is.
It sounds like something Evangelion would do, I'm not gonna lie. They would cuck us. They would. 100,000,000%. And your first Stellar Blade is a Valentine event. Okay, have you seen how cute Lily is? I wouldn't mind. Like, screw Eve, give me a Lily. Hello, Iron Fun. Hello, Frosty Udon. I think they do overlap, but maybe they might start adding more quests. I hope they don't overlap. I actually really don't like overlapping events. That's a bit too much. I'm going to jump back into the game again in a minute, but one thing that I saw another video. I didn't know it came out the day before mine. It got recommended in YouTube. Absolute coincidence. The most batshit coincidence. Hello, Frog Puppy. And hello, Mahoraga. It was, somebody else released a video literally also called The True Cost of Gacha. And I think they called it like the real... No, yeah. I think we both had it called like the real cost of Gacha. I had it scheduled while I was away. I didn't know that it was coming out at the same time as someone else's almost identical topic. Ranting about how the actual cost of Gacha is the time sink not respecting our time, and yeah. I did see a number of people disagree with me, though, that events take more times than dailies. Great minds think alike. It just means that it's that much of a problem if 2 of us thought about it. I recorded it over a week before it came out and it was in editing. Like, I did not know. But basically, I still think dailies are the biggest time sink, specifically because events are enjoyable. If you're not enjoying events, then that's a bigger time sink. But if you're enjoying events, that's not a time sink. That's the game. That's the enjoyable part. To me, the time sink is the parts that you shouldn't have to play. Like logging in every day to do Simulation Room over and over and over. I could live my life without doing that, you know?
I will
That's
show
not
you
something
all
I
the
should
finest
have to
ending
do.
there
That's a
is.
time sink. That's wasted time. Doing the same thing every day. It's not new. It's the same old Simulation Room. That's my point. That's the absolute cost, because you're giving up time to do nothing. If you're playing the game, that's not so much giving up time, that's enjoying it. But that's not playing the game. That's just a time sink. Hello, Mr. Magic Professor. Skipping to the final battle would be a help. Yeah, I agree. Hello, Eternal Skeptic. It is the pain of Gacha. Gacha set us up in an era of gaming that doesn't really respect our time. Because Gacha aside, now everything wants to have constant updates and live service, where it's like suddenly games that are like 4 to 6 hours feel like the best thing ever, because every other game wants to keep our attention until we fucking die. I'm not complaining because my main are NIKKE and reverse, and I really enjoy them, so I don't mind the time sync, or that it's a long-term commitment. In fact, I like it, but I do know a lot of people that feel held hostage by their games, and it sucks. Hello, Zero Pool. Let me check the friends list in Union real quick in case there's any open spots. 6 days. Nothing yet. Hello, Sunnyshine. It looks like Neon's going yandere. Oh, geez. Let me see. Anything here? 7 days. Yoshi's getting close, but not quite. Okay. So let's go into the campaign. Reminder, no spoilers past chapter 26. First time playing chapter 27. Wait, I forgot to read. Should I read chat for chapter 27? I'm not gonna make a poll. I'll gauge based on what you guys say. Is this an avoid chat campaign, or is this it's okay to chill and read chat? Either way, remember, no fucking spoilers or hints or foreshadowing. But I know for some of them, it's a lot worse than others, and you guys do not want me looking. So I'll check before I start in case. Ignore. No for the first little while at least. What is my lineup? Don't worry, Yukijin, I'm cracked. I'm so powerful. I'm so fucking ready. I might be a little over level. Oh, let's all be honest. Actually, I'm really short on time today, so I think I will not read chat, but I'll read during the battles. And during the, like, not cutscenes. I really need to make sure I finish this, ideally, within 3 hours, which is gonna be a little dicey for me, so. Hello, Ryan Kelly. You're still on chapter 20? Eternal Skeptic, you might want to leave. Unless you don't mind spoilers, you might want to just, like, fucking leave.
Okay.
All right.
Let me make sure I'm getting all this.
There we go.
The optical camouflage has been installed
Damn it!
without
No
any
shirtless
issues, and
Anderson
we've
this time. We
successfully
get more
reclaimed the
Anderson,
small
but he's
part
not
of the
shirtless.
ground.
Rob. Oh. Sorry, I clicked something. Hold on. I have to crunch a lot. Sorry. I started like having a cold sweat, and when that happens, my blood sugar is like dog shit. So I need to eat really fast.
During that process, you met a civilian riding the mother whale that had somehow altered its external appearance.
The reptilian one. Yeah.
Said civilian assisted you in battle, along with Mother Whale. He then gave you a map of the outside world far beyond the Ark.
I still can't believe reptilian was like important to the lore. Like not even a little bit, like super important.
Am I missing anything?
No, it's everything.
Putting aside the obvious, which is that none of this makes any logical sense, there was no way of knowing the veracity of the map. So I asked Burning Gum to verify its credibility. He got back to me with his findings an hour ago.
So how accurate is it? Is the real question. And? I bet it's actually super accurate.
It can be trusted. That's what I was told.
Yeah.
The central government has long held intel pertaining to the outer reaches of the surface. The only issue was that we couldn't confirm certain details, and thus were unable to proceed with exploration.
Damn, then this will help a lot.
Anyway, when we compared the layout of this map to the current intel that we've collected, there was a 90% match.
So this one must be even more up to date than our intel then.
Multiple environmental scientists and terrain experts were also consulted to compare it with past data. They also came to the conclusion that this map can be relied on. Not only did you reclaim some of the surface, but you managed to obtain a credible map of the outside world without lifting a finger.
And we got rid of its hometown.
That's remarkable.
Just doing my job, sir. I just happen to be the best commander
Now,
at it. Everyone else
moving on.
sucks.
Starting today, the Commando Squad will focus on missions related to surface exploration. First, we will dub the site you reclaimed Reclamation Site 01, and provide support both in terms of supplies and personnel.
Nice.
We have already started construction of an elevator that will connect the Ark with Reclamation Site 01. That site is to be your base of operations, from where you will explore the surface based
I
on the
imagine
information
the elevator would take a
provided
long
on this
time to
map.
set up, though.
Anything you find will be of help. resources, alternative food sources, plant life, etc.
You know who we should send up to test living on the surface to see if it's safe or not? Siren. She is our puppet.
All
And then
I
if it's
ask
not safe,
is
well,
that you
we
keep
know.
your eyes peeled for anything and everything that will help aid the Ark.
I'm worried that the search area is too broad.
In that case, let's proceed starting from the closest area. Let's see. The site in closest proximity to Reclamation Site 01 is the Crystal region. At the risk of
Crystal.
sounding overly simplistic, my hope is that we'll be able to secure some minerals. I'll be sending the appropriate personnel to lend you assistance in searching this area.
Find crystals. Put actual salt on our Splendiman.
You'll
Holy
also
shit.
require a designated operator to support you. However, as you're well aware, the Ark is going through a bit of a rough patch. While I may not be able to send a lot of personnel, I should be able to organize a small elite team for you.
Understood.
One more thing. We plan on digitizing this map in the central government's database. Any objections?
Go for it. It's not my map anyway. It's reptilians. Not necessarily. I do, however, want one thing to be made clear. The finding of the map, along with the forming of Reclamation Site 01, are my accomplishments.
Yes. Don't worry about that.
The way he said that, I'm definitely worrying about that.
Are you planning on visiting the reclamation site now?
Yep. Probably. Yes, I think it'd be best to get the ball rolling on this as soon as possible.
Very well. Upon your return to the Ark, we will have a celebration in your honor. I will prepare everything.
Nice! That really isn't necessary.
I don't think you quite realize the gravity of what you've accomplished.
I think I do, actually.
This is something not a single person has been able to pull off in nearly a century. It's a deed worthy of commendation. So soak it in.
Very well. Thank you.
You should head out.
Man, this commander's too humble. I would be like, yeah, praise me more, Anderson. What happened to Dorothy? The pilgrim, I mean.
All quiet on that front. I've agreed to give them a low-tier TV channel in the Ark, and in return, they'll be providing us with all manner of knowledge pertaining to their skills.
Nice. That's
Nothing else is really
surprisingly cordial
transpired,
of Dorothy.
to the point where it's almost too
I
quiet.
didn't yeah, I was gonna say too quiet. It's like almost suspicious. That's crazy.
It's somewhat disconcerting.
Understood. Alright, I'll be off.
Ah, yes. There's one last thing I'd like to ask.
What's that?
Do you desire power?
I'm so tired. I thought it was just gonna stay there. It's like, do you desire? And I was like, desire what, Anderson? Power's good too, though.
I understand that you've achieved some great things. Most of all, this latest accomplishment of yours. You've excelled in everything you do leading up to this, and it's culminated in your crowning achievement thus far. However, I can't help but find it a bit strange. I never pegged you for the ambitious type.
I'm not the ambitious type. I just have the luck of the gods on my side. The luck of the gods and plot armor. If an opportunity presents itself, it'd be a fool not to take it, wouldn't I?
You're not after power. You're after something else.
I'm after money!
Tell me.
I want to bring Marion back to the Ark. If I have to move further up the ladder to accomplish that, so be it.
I see. That won't be easy. You'll face no small amount of opposition. Such things are inevitable in the Ark if authority is what you're after. However, if
I
your
gotta learn
mind
how to
is set
play the
on this,
corruption game.
then I will do everything I can to help.
Hey!
Just don't be reckless.
I love how he said that so disappointed. Like, just don't be reckless, knowing that I'm definitely gonna be reckless. Deputy Chief,
Yes?
I've been wondering for some time now. Why are you always going out of your way to help me?
Helping those new to the game is instinctual for old warhorses like myself.
Old warhorses like JK, you're actually the legendary commander.
And I like my stories to have happy endings.
Unlike Overzone, and that's why you need this one to be happy.
Let's see. We've organized all the supplies that were sent up. The accommodation and other living quarters are all in place. I think we've covered just about everything that needs doing.
So that was like a flashback to before we got up here. Okay. Thanks for all the hard work you've been putting in.
I barely did anything. The ones who had to transport this stuff are the real hard workers.
I mean,
Preach,
still just being
sister.
available the whole time
Manual labor
monitoring
is
it
the
would still be
really
a
tough
lot.
part.
I've been meaning to ask you, Shifty. Will you be helping us from now on?
Yes, I've been officially appointed as a dedicated operator for the commando squad.
I'm so happy we get to see more of Shifty for a while, maybe.
I've worked alongside you all before, and I performed exceptionally well in the recent standardized operator exams.
Nice.
You're not actually going to be joining us in person, are you?
That'd be cool, actually, having Shifty come up to the surface with us.
No, it's still too dangerous up on the surface. If it weren't for the Ark, our job prospects as operators would be quite limited. Of course, you all have managed to do just fine without much outside assistance. But having
We've like never had an operator. We're always running around without Shifty.
I memorized the map the commander brought, and I've assessed all the potential scenarios that might pose a risk. Naturally, since we are exploring uncharted territory, there is a high chance that something unexpected will occur.
More like a definite chance.
Even verbal support from my end could be a lifesaver during any unexpected situations. Also,
She's thinking a bit high of herself, I think.
importantly, I can handle most of the commander's administrative tasks.
She can do my paperwork? Let's go! Wow!
That certainly got your attention.
Yeah, that definitely did. No more paperwork, no more taxes. She can do my taxes next time. I don't have to.
But I thought
Let's fucking
did
go!
all of your tasks for you.
I finally finished my taxes yesterday. My 2022 and 2023 taxes. No more tax evasion! I have a lot of reasons that it was really overwhelming and a really bad and like weird situation, and I could not handle the idea of dealing with it, and I finally did. So as bad as that sounds, you should be proud of me.
Not all of them. Just most of them.
Except taxes.
Actually-
Even Rappy won't do that shit.
My apologies, Commander. Bad joke.
Anyway, I won't be getting in your way, so don't worry.
Alright. I'll leave you to it then. It's so jarring seeing this after seeing Red Hood Rappy. She's come so far. She's so depressed.
Now that things are all set, I guess we just wait until the support troops arrive?
Yes, they should be arriving soon.
Can you give us any additional information on them?
There are 3 members in total due to arrive. 1 each from Pathfinder, Hammer and Drill, and Electric Shock.
What? Those are squads specializing in courier services, mining, and hardware development.
Makes sense to have them up because we're gonna need some mining, a lot of transporting, and like developing new tools.
I thought we were supposed to be getting help from the Scouts, Matisse, and Absolute.
They decided, never mind.
Allow me to explain.
Uh-oh.
Commander, 10 o'clock direction.
A signal flare.
I presume those would be the support troops. They must have encountered Raptures on the way.
Let's go!
Roger.
SSR Delta, true! I'm really hoping that Ether's thing being viewable means we'll get a better Ether soon. As an Ether enjoyer, I've been robbed for too long.
To rush. I will go slowly.
I should be able to catch up with the campaign around March. That's the goal, right? Because that would be before the next anniversary, I think.
Here I go.
That's why I'm gonna try really hard, even if it means sacrificing other things in my schedule.
All right, not there. Everybody get ready.
It would be really nice to catch up.
Here I go.
That's your Neve! I would also like Neve and Anchor SSR alt.
I will show you what Eden is capable of.
Because they're both really cute. But I don't use SRs because I don't feel like I've accomplished anything. I like using rare units and showing off. Not that you can tell with my 4 pilgrim team. Ethan's always helping people do the right thing. I think that's part of the thing. A lot of people either don't know that or don't find it redeems the like more questionable parts of Ether. Ether is genuinely like a sleazy piece of shit, but she has her limits. That's what she is. Is she a good person? Not really, but she has her lines. Unless they announce more chapters in between today and 2.5. They should. There should. Well, I don't know when more are coming out, but I'm assuming there will be a couple more before the, like, release. When is the 2.5 ending? Do we have like a rough estimate for the
Everybody
dates?
get ready. It is not becoming
I'm really bad at
rush.
remembering,
I will go
but I'm wondering if
slowly.
there's like a time
Fine.
frame.
Here's
Wait, who
some
the fuck
money.
is this? I think I've seen this design once before, but I didn't know who it was. I didn't even know if it was real. Is that even a shirt or is that like a stocking? Just barely covering the boobs. I don't know who this is, but I am wow. Hi mom. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm very distracted. Not even by here, like probably you guys. I'm very distracted by this. Oh, you can't see my cursor. I'm very distracted by this. It is very, very, very toned abdomen. Nice to look at. And also the face is good. I'm trying to play, but I'm a little distracted.
All the Raptures in the vicinity must have been alerted by these ones.
Can we have hammering as the next banner? I want hammering. I want to pull hammering. I really, really like that deep voice. Hot damn. Holy shit. If there was ever a unit that I didn't know I needed, it's probably this one.
I'm sorry.
Another new one! What the fuck? Wait, she's like a Gyaru version of her. Oh my god, I'm so fucking winning. I'm so fucking winning. We have yoga pants, NIKKE! With pink? Oh my god. And she can carry a whole bag of snacks? My wife can carry so much food and drink for me? Holy shit. Holy shit, I'm so winning today.
I tried to be careful, but apparently it didn't work.
I like her voice too. It sounds familiar. I don't know if she voices anyone else or not. It has a nice balance of sounding like actually mature.
Didn't we say we were gonna get off somewhere safe and hoof it for the rest of the journey?
I appreciate her teeth. Hammering's teeth are good.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, it completely slipped my mind.
You should have
Oh,
hammering.
They make her look so
like
small.
Huh. I was? I usually don't snore, but I guess I got comfortable.
Oh my god, her voice is going to actually kill me. I'm not gonna survive this stream. Every time she talks, I'm just like.
I think your snoring was louder than the scooter engine.
It's so cool getting to hear Alex's actual voice too. I don't think I've ever heard it in game. In the story, I've only heard Amy's version. Although in my head, Amy's is canon, so this one sounds weird, but it's good. It's just weird. It's not what I'm used to.
Why the Raptures came running?
Was it really that bad?
She reminds me of Moran. And her levels are like stupid. She's like, if you take Fremont and Moran and like smash them together, you get hammering.
No, it wasn't.
Why didn't you wake me
So
up?
she must be like the delivery courier. She must be the builder. Oh my god, the face! Wait, hammering is so precious! Just from her design, I thought hammering was going to be like Dommy Mommy, but she's a fucking girl failure, isn't she? Oh no, I love her. She is so precious. Must protect hammering.
I kept saying we should, but Libran was all like, no, we shouldn't do that, and stopped me. And look where we are now.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I love the little tooth thing.
Don't apologize. I take it as a point of pride that you felt so comfortable on Blue Hurricane. You also must have been really pooped to be able to fall asleep while we're up on the surface.
I like her scrunchie.
It's all good.
Okay.
I'm sensing an opening in the ranks at 4 o'clock. Hammering, can you bust through it? You bet I can.
That's a normal person, thank you for the 20 gifted! How is your wallet still alive? I am very limited on time today, though, so I'll have to mute the alert if it's going off 20 times, but thank you so much, I appreciate it.
I'm gonna pound these chumps into dust.
There's something else here you can pound. I'm sorry, I'll shut up. Hammering hurls herself towards the Raptures.
Shouldn't we take it easy? We fired off the signal flare, so help should be coming soon.
If it means taking out more Raptures, then I'm all for her doing her thing.
Is that how you feel?
Yes?
She sounds so uncertain about it.
Sorry.
Ow.
I didn't mean to be argumentative.
Thank you for the 20 again! Just remember to put yourself first if you need food. As much as I appreciate eating is also good. You can't eat memberships, unfortunately. Oh, got a third one. Thank you for the 60! Damn.
When can we expect the counters anyway? I feel like it's been a while since we let off that flare.
Based on our distance from Reclamation Site 01,
Oh my god, it is 80
we're
now.
operating on an ordinary response time.
Thank you for the 80 hostages! At this point, I feel like it's a war on non-members.
They should be visible.
Everyone
right
will
about
be
now.
converted.
Rapture spotted. Visual confirmation on 3 NIKKEs.
How'd they manage to get themselves
100! Bro! I appreciate, but also I'm half joking about the war on non-members. Do make sure to put yourself first. I'll assume that anything is coming from a place if you can afford it, just to be on the safe side. Don't feel shy to stop though if you need to, but it's always appreciated.
Let's hurry and rescue them. You're good at this.
It's what I do.
Okay. Are we battle time? Yeah, so many memberships. Indeed! Well, I think in the past week we got like 3 or 4 new emotes too. It's exciting.
Gaze upon me, my audience.
Okay, here we go. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. 120! Wow! I'm gonna celebrate by shooting down these raptors extra quickly. Thank you!
This is going on.
140! Okay!
everything down with
My entire brain is confused, but I will thank you. Thank you for 160. Your money? What money? Bro has no money left anymore.
Victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
Okay, let's see.
Thanks for saving our necks back there.
Let me see. One membership for every original Kanto Pokemon. Pretty much. How many Pokemon are there now? I don't actually know. Oh, I gotta hide chat again real quick. Hold on. Yeah. Okay.
Are you the counters? Nice to meet you.
She's so precious. She sounds really shy. Senti?
Oh. You know Senti? She's my role model.
Oh, that's so cute. You should probably look up to someone who's like not more of a girl failure than you though.
Not surprising.
Thank you. You really got us out of a jam.
You guys sure are good at fighting. You really live up to your reputation.
Shifty, please confirm their identity.
Okay, just a moment. Could you all look at the screen for a moment?
So you're the operator?
Sorry, I just did a double take. So, I still have a tab up that says robot sex in 2025. I forgot the conversation we had earlier and why I searched that, and I was like choking on my food momentarily because I was like, why do I have a tab that says robot sex in 2025? It's okay. I remember now.
Is this the screen I'm supposed to look at?
It's fine.
Yes, just for 3 seconds.
See, I have chat blocked right now, but I can see like 2 letters at a time, and I see everyone dropping smug emojis. Fuck you guys.
Ow. Oh, that hurts my eyes.
The NIKKE are real. Unfortunately not. We looked. I'm gonna hide it again in a sec, but unfortunately not. We watched some videos early in the VOD. You can scroll back if you want to see the current state of NIKKE. They're not very fuckable right now. I mean, maybe some people are into that, but nah.
You better familiarize yourself with electronic devices.
It's not like I don't try. I just can't get used to them.
Well, you're better than Ludmilla.
Done. These are the 3 who were sent to join you.
Nice.
Okay, thank you.
I think at the time this would have been one of LX's earliest appearances too, so it's like multiple new characters.
I'm Rappy, and this is Anise and Neon. We're from the Counter Squad.
Oh, trust me. We know your names. You guys are super famous.
I was gonna say, how can we not be famous at this point?
What an honor to finally meet the Counters in person.
Well, I don't think getting along will be much of an issue with us.
I do actually, considering Anise and Neon don't even get along.
Could you give us your names and affiliations?
I'm Liverin from Pathfinder.
Liverin, okay, that's how you say it.
Inside the Ark, I'm usually in charge of deliveries. But for this exploration mission, I'll be in charge of navigation.
But we have a map.
I love Anise's, but we have a map. Like, we don't need you.
The map is only meant to be used as a guideline. I presume she'll be determining which specific routes we take based on it. She'll also be formulating potential escape routes in case of any emergencies.
Wow, impressive! I was wondering how to explain why a delivery driver is perfect for this mission. And you just nailed it. Thanks. You guys are the real deal.
Thanks.
I'm hammering. From the Hammer and Drill Squad.
Oh, I know. The second I saw your name, that was memorized.
If you're gonna be exploring the Crystal region, then you don't want to be without a miner like myself.
When we get to watch her hammer, oh.
Whether it's busting up obstacles or mineral analysis, I'm your man.
Not exactly
love
the
her.
most
I love
original
her.
name.
I thought niece was about to be like, not exactly the most manly man. And it's like, because she's not a man. Honestly,
Is the other
though,
member's name
she can be
really?
my husband's wife. I love her so much.
Huh?
I'll call her
How'd you
husbando if
know?
it makes her happy. She's handsome, though. She is handsome.
Talk about a lack of imagination.
Imagine Butler hammering. Just hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm Eleg from the Electric Shock Squad. My forte is anything related to electronic devices. Are we expected to run into lots of electronics where we're going? You never know.
Probably not. But we might need to make new ones.
Don't forget that humans used to reign supreme on the surface. I see. There could be a lot of old facilities and stuff like that hanging around. Precisely. How cool would it be if I waltzed into a factory, worked my magic, and got it back up and running again?
That's an absolute lie. Because we all know if Eleg walked into a factory, she'd install Doom in the factory equipment.
Wowee! Even imagining it gets
She
me all
wouldn't bring the
excited.
factory back to work. She'd turn it into a Doom factory.
You think so?
All right. Now that we're finished with the introductions, you should all return to the reclamation site. I'll brief you on the upcoming operation there.
Got it. What's Doom True? I forgot the bootleg name for it. I forgot it was called Boom.
Wait, that didn't come out
That's true.
right.
Doom is a Boom knockoff. That's all you need to know.
There I go.
That's just the Boom knockoff we don't talk about. Blank, thank you for the super! And the JP dub hammering mimics Senti's upbeat attitude and has her speech mannerisms. Korean dub seems that way too, which is why she was mistaken for Senti. I'm not gonna lie, I actually prefer this voice type. I really like it. The like kind of more slightly awkward, almost like Moran, like very deep. I like it a lot. I'm also biased, but I very much enjoy listening to that voice type. It sounds good. Also, to double check, is the volume okay? Everything okay so far? Hammering in police uniform. Okay, that's all. I would also take that. I would also take that. Hammering in any uniform.
My turn.
I just need hammering in suit.
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
Hammering in some sort of suit. I would enjoy that a lot. Also, Jono, thank you so much for the raid. I don't think I can pull up any clips today because I'm in a pretty big rush trying to finish this within a time limit, and I don't know if there's any good stopping points really. But thank you so much for the raid, guys. Go check out Jono if you want some good singing and lots of role playing and stuff.
You want me to get on it? Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
I hope your stream went good.
I'm here. There's
Right
no
now,
cause for concern.
we are going through NIKKE campaign. Gonna raid and run. No worries, please run. Do what you gotta.
Pathetic.
We're gonna try to finish all of chapter 27 if I can.
Everything's down with
in
those
one sitting.
Focus our attack.
Damn.
What a truly
Hello,
beautiful
Dano.
story this was. I am most pleased with it.
I still love how they made Cinderella's skin so shiny. They just sell the illusion of it being glass. It works
Everybody
so
get
well.
ready. Very well.
I
Moving
genuinely believe Cinderella has one of the best character designs in the whole game. Just in terms of like what she looks like and with her lore, everything works really,
Let us
really
get
well.
off to a beautiful start.
True, shiny is pretty.
Please wait a minute.
Hammering in the commander's boyfriend shirt hammering or commander uniform hammering? Okay, what if we put hammering in Anderson's clothes? Specifically the half-naked version of Anderson where the shirt was open. Maybe not. Maybe that's too much. I don't know.
May all of us remain standing.
You hope Rappy wins the popularity poll? I genuinely think she has a chance to. Personally, I would like Drake to win, but unfortunately that won't happen.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Because it's always the meta units that end up winning, because people want costumes for the meta units, which is understandable. You want a costume as something you're gonna use, right? It's like if they give us a costume of someone who's really useless, we're just gonna be sad because no one's gonna use it.
Route them in their entirety. You want me to get on it?
That's true. I do have a feeling Cinderella might win. People have been too hard on NIKKE. People being like, I'll quit if this character isn't blah blah blah, or I'll stop playing if this character isn't blah blah blah. I've seen that with so many gacha games lately.
You are out of harm's way.
Just fan bases for gacha games being so fucking entitled. I get it with some things. You don't want your time wasted. You want good units, but like sometimes we have to trust that the devs have a process, and maybe they're releasing stuff in certain orders or whatever. It's not really good to just be like, I'm threatening your entire game because I don't like X thing. It's like, you have so much rage over a free game. Like, I get being mad about some things, like the simulation taking so much time at the beginning. That was a legitimate reason to threaten to quit playing. Like, you can't spend that much time every day. But if you're like, if this character doesn't get a costume, I quit. It's fucking petty, man.
Here I coming.
It's annoying.
Oh right, not there. I knew that.
I'm over just letting them cook too. It's been phenomenal so far. I really like the journey. How many is that now? Like 180? Speaking of 180, I have to turn chat around. I can't look at you guys now because we're going back into cutscenes. Thank you for the 180.
Livering, Hammering, and Eleg will become temporary members of the Commando Squad. The commander will retain command as usual. Your goal is to explore what we are referring to as the Crystal Region. As you can tell from the name, it is a place covered with mysterious crystals. The area is quite extensive, so there is a high chance it might take some time for us to fully explore it. However, spending too much time exploring at this stage is not ideal. So, you'll be conducting a cursory investigation.
What are we looking for while we're here?
Other than rough topographical formations, the map doesn't provide any specific information, so we're short on details at the moment. However, considering the nature of the area, collecting the crystals would make the most sense. Even so, they should not be harvested recklessly without
200! Thank you for the 200! Damn, I have to check again if we have new emotes again. At this point, I think I have a whole new set of emotes. I need to like come up with some for them. And how do we assess the risk?
I'll handle that. Minerals and I get along swimmingly. One glance
I imagine her
is
just
all
going
I'll
up to a
need
rock
tell you
and
if
like
it's
licking
dangerous
it.
or not.
You look like someone who could do that sort of thing.
So, in summary,
I guess minerals can be dangerous, huh? Never really thought about like rocks being poison.
you are to explore it as wide an area as possible. And if it is determined that there is no risk, you will collect some crystals and return to the base. That's all.
Sounds simple enough.
I honestly thought it'd be something way more out there.
Since this is an unknown area, even the central government is exercising caution. The other reason for increased wariness is due to how each of you are very important and valuable personnel.
Gosh, what a compliment.
I too just want to be seen as valuable. We should get going straight away.
Yes.
One more thing before you leave.
What is it?
You must leave a minimum of 2 squad members at Reclamation Site 01.
Oh no.
What?
What do you mean? As a contingency plan, I presume.
That, and other reasons, yes. In theory, the optical camouflage is a dependable safety measure. But this is the first time we're using it out in the field.
Other than Eden, it hasn't really been used, yeah.
You might encounter new variations of Raptures who can see through the optical camouflage. It's also imperative that you are able to tend to any members who become cut off from the group during your search. If this place is left unattended, you'll be caught with your pants down if anything unexpected were to crop up.
Oh god, not getting caught with my pants down. You should stay.
Anise and I will stay.
Neon was very quick to volunteer Anise.
Of course, I'd prefer that all of us go together, but this is the situation we're in.
For sure.
Besides, these three have been dispatched here due to their proficiency in exploration.
True, they have the skills they really need. So it makes sense to leave these two behind.
We, on the other hand, have no such skills in that particular area. And unlike Rappy, we're not incredible at everything we do.
That was such a passive-aggressive compliment.
Neon.
So it makes the most sense for the two of us to stay.
It does, though. The way she set it aside, she's not wrong.
Well, this is awkward.
It's always in, like, the tense moments where Neon suddenly is very self-aware.
Huh?
Neon's right. Fighting is what she and I excel at. We'll stay here and hold down the fort.
It makes sense,
We'll stay
though. They're
safe
both
out there
really
and
good
come
at
back
fighting. They
here.
should stay behind, and if any Raptures come, the best two to look out for the place.
If anything happens, shoot us a message or fire off a signal flare. Okay?
But,
Commander, please don't say anything more and just go. Please?
Anise lightly pushes me towards the door.
Go. Hurry.
Just shoves
Be
me out the
careful,
door,
everyone.
gives me a solid kick on the way out. Some people would probably pay for that, to get kicked by Anise. That's enough from you two. Go and get your things.
But
What was that line? That was cute. We're going together. This is unexplored territory for us. I wouldn't dream of going there without you. Then who the fuck is staying behind?
But what if things go south here?
We really should have someone stay behind. They were not making, like, no sense there. It made perfect sense.
This is an important place.
Shifty, can I entrust you with monitoring this place?
I figured this was what would happen. Fine. But I won't be able to provide as much support as usual. Will that be okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Very well then. Leave it to me.
Are you sure about this? This is the first piece of land we've managed to reclaim in a century. It'd be a real waste if we lost it again.
I'm not worried about it. We'll just reclaim it again.
Wow.
So cool.
Huh? What did you say?
I like it's caught so off guard.
Anise, Neon, get ready as quickly as possible.
Rappy changes the subject. She's like, nah.
We're going as a team.
She kind of forgot where she was and that she said that out loud for a minute.
Well, if you insist, then who are we to refuse? And here I was thinking I was gonna get some rest.
That would be me, actually. I'd be like, no, Commander. I insist you go without me. Like, Commander's like, but don't you want to explore? I'll explore in my dreams. I'm gonna nap.
I'll be ready in a jiffy. I'll be sure to pack lots of snacks, too.
I feel like they should have already had stuff unpacked. No. Yeah, because we didn't know we were going exploring until now. Okay.
Gaze upon me, my audience.
Yeah, Rappy has been a bit different. It's the Red Hood. The Red Hood personality sneaking out. I still like to think it's not the Red Hood personality. It's just straight up Red Hood is like speaking in her ear. Like, you know when you have like the angel and the devil, your conscience? Well, it's like Red Hood. Except instead of telling her the good and the bad option, Red Hood just always whispers in Rappy's ear and tells her like the pervert option. Because that's what Red Hood would do. And then there's Rappy having to stay perfectly calm and pretend everything is normal and fine. While Red Hood is just there like ooh, you know, you want to kiss the commander, ooh, in her ear and stuff. And Rappy's just trying to play perfectly normal. No, that's what she would say, Adion. That's what she'd say. Red Hood would be in her ear like, Rappy! 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 And Rappy would be like, what? But in her head, and Red would be like, it's time to goon. Poor Rappy. Rappy would be fucking losing her mind.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Ooh, okay. Undated. Number 1. Take care, my friend. Hello, friend. Wow. This is more embarrassing than I thought it would be. Anyway, I figured I should leave you a message. So here I am, talking to you through a voice recorder. Is it switched on? I think so. How many years have you been away? Well, it's been a while at any rate, I miss you. Rappy, you kidnapped the commander? That's Isabel's job.
Moving out.
Oh, it moves on. Okay, let me go back
Here
and
I
get
go.
the... I think there was like an EX here or something.
You want me to get on it? Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
Oh, okay, never mind. I have to get over it anyway.
Oh, right, not there. I knew that. It is not becoming
See,
to
that's
rush.
the funny part though.
I will
Rappy
go
doesn't know what she
slowly.
has to do. She doesn't know how to handle the situation. Because Rappy is genuinely... I don't know if innocent is the right word. But Rappy is very like...
not
closeted
there.
in the sense that she like
I knew that.
turns off all of
Here
her
I go.
own feelings and emotions and prioritizes everyone else always or the situation. Like she'll prioritize other people and harmony. Basically she will not prioritize herself.
You want me to get
That's
on
just
it?
the type of character that Rappy
That
is.
didn't come out right.
Sheltered is a yes and no though. It's not really sheltered. Rappy has been through a lot of shit. I feel like isolated is maybe a better word than sheltered. I've played part 1 of the event and sheltered doesn't feel accurate. Sheltered is more someone who was like protected from everything. Rappy was more just ignorant to everything because she was never even given a chance to learn about the world in the first place. It's a little bit different.
It is not becoming to rush.
Deprived
will
is a
go
good word for
slowly.
Rappy, yeah. Also, friendly reminder, I haven't finished the event. For anyone who's wondering,
My
I'm
blade
finishing
shall
the
not
event
be
on
made
Monday. Hello, Mr. Oh my god, it is the Tommy team! Tommy fans. Are there any of you in chat right now? Are you winning? Literally the Tommy team. I hadn't even thought about that. Hello, Taranji. You're in chapter 18. What are you doing here? It's spoilers! Hello, Nocturnal. Egg is life. I too love a good egg with my breakfast. Every time I see egg, I crave omelet. But I'm really bad at making omelets, and there's nowhere nearby that makes good ones, so I'm just sad. Hello, Nerdiconia. Craving egg. Indeed.
Alright.
I feel like it's that meme where someone's like, I crave egg, and then it's just a picture of an egg, and then the other person's like, yeah, me too, and then it's a picture of egg.
Very well. Moving out.
Omelet would be life. Can you make me one too, Judge Jones? I want an omelet. Hello, Luminous Dave.
Believe in your king. Victory will be ours.
Let's see. Huh? You can never make a bad omelet as long as you have enough cheese, but I fucking hate cheese. That's a crime. Don't put cheese in my omelet. That's nasty.
Sorry, please wait a minute.
I just can't get it right.
No, the power of my prayers.
Airdrop it? Perfect. I'm gonna eat all of it. I think I might actually make an omelet after stream, even if I know it'll suck. I have a craving! I do like to put a tiny bit of dashi in my omelets. It will have cheese? Okay, well, it's going in the trash. I will burn your omelet. Hello, Riso. Cooking stream? I fail at omelets. I use 3 packs of eggs, still can't make an omelet. A stream ends when I get an omelet that cooks properly and doesn't stick to the fucking pan. 8 point is lightning, so probably this team.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
I remember doing this chapter under-leveled. How was it under-leveled? Was it brutal?
Crystals is not too far from here.
Oh shit, this is a cutscene. If I realized I would have taken a break. We'll take a break after this one.
That doesn't mean, however, that it's
For some reason, I thought it was an EX. I don't know why I remembered it wrong.
Liverin will determine the route and guide you.
Calling it a route is a bit generous. We'll just be doing some light walking.
I have a question.
It's like 2 feet over, imagine.
When we're up on the surface, aren't we typically part of a squad?
Yeah, usually.
But you came up all alone.
Hey, you're right. That is a bit unusual. Is there any special reason for that?
My colleague Drilly is currently working a long-term gig. It's part-time, but the pay is out of this world, which you don't see every day.
Nice. I want
so
that job.
she can't up and quit. If she requested to take time off, she might not be able to come back to that job.
You're telling me a part-time job is more important than this mission?
I love how her thigh just says power. Imagine the absolute power if that thigh, like, tried to actually kill you. It gets squished by the power thigh. Especially with how strong it'd be if she's a NIKKE. Sounds great.
Yep.
I don't understand.
What about you, Alec? Why did you come along?
The Electric Shock Squad isn't really a tight-knit group.
Well, I mean, she's pretty close to Trony, but the situation, depending when this took place, is very different.
All of our areas of expertise are different, and none of us have particularly good social skills. So, we operate alone whenever possible. If we were to attempt to move together, it would only become more chaotic. I can understand where you're coming from.
One sec, I want to look up something. Abby. I was trying to figure out who voiced Alec. It sounds so much like Lumen at times. Like, I didn't think it was Lumen, but sometimes it's so similar.
It was total pandemonium whenever I used to move around with both Matisse and Absolute. They were always talking. So much that I had to set them straight.
That's rich coming from you.
Neon, the one who's always talking.
Anyway, what about you, Liverin?
Me? Sorry to disappoint, but I'd rather not say. It's rather personal. I hope you don't mind.
That's fine. You don't need to share anything you're not comfortable with.
Did all 3 of you volunteer for this job?
Yes. We talked a lot on the way here. I don't remember all the details, but suffice to say that the going is getting tough for every one of us. One small misstep, and we might be headed straight to the scrap heap.
What are you talking about?
There's no work to go around.
Dang.
The Hammer and Drill Squad specializes in mining.
And there's no mining if they're not on the surface.
Correct.
They probably mine everything that exists in the Ark by now.
The only thing is that all the available ore veins nearby and natural resources have been extracted. Groups like Mighty Tools focus on construction, so they're fine. There are always old buildings that need to be demolished and rebuilt. But the same can't be said for us. Once a mine has been tapped, that's the end of the story. In fact, there was a time our squad didn't have a single task for an entire month.
Dang. Oh my god. I feel like that's one thing that people often underestimate. Like, we always think we'd want to have nothing to do and have a job where we don't have to work. But, at the end of the day, what actually makes you go crazy is if you have a job where you're always idle and doing nothing. Unless you get really good at finding a way to keep yourself occupied, it feels fucking bad to just do nothing. I don't think most people can ever really, like, understand what that's like until they've had, like, a position or whatever where they have to. I had, like, a CEO summer gig once where it was very much a lot of nothing. Like, I remember one day, for 6 hours straight, absolutely nothing. Like, not allowed to go anywhere in case you have to do anything. But absolutely nothing to do. It was pain.
We could disappear into thin air and it wouldn't make a difference.
So that's why the part-time gig is so important to Drilly.
Exactly.
So you volunteered for this because you needed a job?
Correct again. New lands mean new work opportunities. On top of that, a region which is rich in crystals is a place where a mining expert like me could really flourish. I'll be able to eat the finest food and buy the latest power tool models. That's why I volunteered.
It's always stressful when work dries up.
Have you also had times when work was hard to come by?
Me?
The entire
Oh,
world
yes.
right now, it feels like.
We're a transportation squad. But in truth, we're little more than glorified delivery drivers. These days, that work falls to delivery robots and
Isn't that what
drones.
transportation is, basically, though? Like, they would take the harder jobs that can't be handled by drones?
They don't make any human errors, and they do it safely and quickly.
They don't make any human errors, they definitely make drone errors. Have you guys not seen the amount of errors that, like, AI and bots make? I think I'd trust a human error more.
There's no reason to continue using us, where there's the chance of an occasional slip-up. Not to mention that we tend to be much slower than them. Everyone always talks about how machines are going to take our jobs away, but I never expected it to happen to me.
That sounds kind of ironic, though, coming from a machine.
Then again, we're machines too, so I guess
exactly.
it's machines taking away another machine's job.
All the same, you seem to be doing pretty well for yourself.
Are you kidding? You'd be hard-pressed to find as penurious a NIKKE as me.
But your scooter seems to be maintained pretty well. And you're always wearing the latest fashions. You're decked out head to toe in clothing that's both fashionable and serves a purpose.
Hey, you're right. Isn't that a new top from Octopus?
Consider it a business investment. If we dress like bums, we'd get even fewer delivery jobs.
So,
I mean, I don't think people care what you look like if you're just delivering.
There are still some people who don't want to entrust their deliveries to robots. Loyal customers of mine.
I don't get it. Why use you when robots are objectively better?
Alex! Given the situation, you don't just say that!
Well...
It doesn't make any sense.
Hold on. I feel vibrations.
This is Raptures.
Shifty.
That's why you don't use a robot, because Liverin can kill Raptures and still
Raptures
deliver your
detected
package.
up ahead. That was impressive, Rappy. Yeah, totally amazing.
Super duper amazing.
Commander, I recommend that we aim for a preemptive strike.
Okay, I'll leave it to you.
Roger.
I will look over everyone.
We will look over everything after we kill it!
Every down with those who expect now is the time of true beauty.
You can install Boom on those robots. Can Boom be installed in Liverin? Yes. The real question is, has Ellie ever tried installing Boom on herself? She might have actually. That might have been the first thing she did. That's why it's constantly on her brain. She literally installed it
down with those who expect now is the time of true beauty.
I wonder.
Fancy a drink?
Okay. I'm gonna have a good stretch just in case it tosses me back into another cutscene at the end of that. I think I'm gonna go run to the washroom and refill my drink now. I'm starting to like fall asleep a little bit. Waking up early is rough. So I am going to be right back. Aw man, I still didn't change the loading screen. I'm finally catching up on a lot of stuff, but it's taking a long time for me to catch up. Mainly because I'm still catching up on taxes and stuff. Like, it's done, but I'm waiting on some stuff that's out of my control. I just have to add on and send it. And then some other stuff that's like really overwhelming that I fell behind on last year with a lot going on. So I'm trying my best to catch up. Anyway, we'll be back. Ow. Okay, we're doing it! 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 Yo! 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 We're doing it! Limit breakers almost there! Almost there! Ah! It's all up to you! No! Oh my, what motion data? Describe a hypothetical crisis in the warehouse. Out of food, I cook food. Too much food, I eat food. Out of dogs, I bring dogs. Too many dogs, I eat dogs. Yeah! You got me. I'm actually a bot. Hello, Pamployees. I am Pambot number 10, 12, 8, 420. How do you do, fellow humans? How did you ever guess? Can you still see your dreams shining brightly, or have they gone dull against the stars? Tell me, are they brighter or duller now that I'm holding your hand? I have seen hearts like yours glow with the passion we call love, when emotions overflow. I know you'll rise above. I once believed without a doubt that all my dreams were close in my reach. I'll talk to him from his lap, it's fine. Oh god, he's on my lap. Oh, never mind. We're just kind of fusing into this very terrifying thing. What happens if I change? Oh, if I change poses, it's the other way around again. It seems a little big to be sitting on my lap. my hands are just going through him. He looks like he's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm keeping him prisoner on this chair. I'm like a seatbelt. See? My arms are just a seatbelt. Why pay for a seatbelt when you can have a Pam?
Oh, man.
I'm gonna stay here. That's not sus. It's exactly as the game allows. Shika no ko no ko no ko koshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no ko koshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no ko koshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no ko koshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no ko koshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no ko koshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no ko koshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no ko koshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no kokoshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no kokoshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no kokoshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no kokoshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no kokoshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no kokoshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no kokoshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no kokoshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no kokoshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no kokoshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no kokoshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no kokoshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no kokoshi tan tan. Shika no ko no ko no kokoshi tan tan. Shika. That's over. Hold on. Thank you. I was born only to share my love with you. What is in still something deep within my heart. Still I whisper through these thin walls so sweetly. You are mine and we will never be apart. Never. Or you'll get a fridge dropped on your head. I will find all of your lovely little secrets. Everyone, all of them you are to see. It's just a pattern in the ground, but like just in case. I think it's just a pattern. Whoa! Where do I go? Where do I go? Where's safe? What the fuck? Where's safe? Oh, Flame Chocobo, they should know. They should know where's safe. Where's safe? No! Ah! You almost led me to my death. Holy shit. Okay, it's fine. I think it's fine. It's fine. Oh. I'm dead! Fuck, it's not fun! Oh, baby! Oh, baby, no! So close! I taste the victory! So close, I can taste... Baka baka saあそんなにギラギラしないでお願いだからはい I thought I was in the center and I was like cheering and I looked at chat instead and I walked off the fucking edge. I wanna quit. I wanna die! But yelling at me won't change anything. I'm not the one who imprisoned you here, or the one who mandated this new curriculum. So sit down. She's threatening. Okay, we're back. I compensated for the no transition this time. I got everything adjusted quickly enough. I got it. Okay. Let's jump back into the story. Whoa. And quite literally, it's more story. Okay, bye! That was fast.
Amazing, right? Feels like we're a band of Rapture hunters.
I mean, we kind of are when you think about it.
Impressive. I've gone up against a few Raptures in my time, but you guys are on another level.
I guess they don't usually fight, though. Yeah, they repair stuff in the Ark.
I'm not gonna be forgetting that anytime soon, I can tell you that much.
Okay. You're all make me blush. I'll only allow further compliments for the next 5 minutes.
Watch them turn around and be like, that was great, Rappy. Poor Neon's like, what about me? It's like, sorry, Neon.
We've been through a lot up on the surface.
You're the ones who defeated the members of Exotic, right? You also bested the heretics.
To be fair, that kind of makes us pretty damn powerful.
Seems like you really excel in cooperative battles as well.
What are you bringing all that up for?
Nothing, it's just, they seemed practically invincible.
Eleg's jealous.
Of course we're good at joint battles. We're good at everything. Especially Anise. Did you know that she goes by Fighting Bull?
Seeing Neon compliment Anise, something is weird here.
Don't mess with the bull or you'll get the horns.
That sounded so weird the way it was read. What do you mean, Annie?
Anyway, you never answered my question,
So
Lilith.
cheesy.
Huh?
You know, about why you'd ask a NIKKE to handle a delivery when a robot could do it.
Can we just move on from this?
Eleg is so bad at social skills. Holy fuck.
Sorry, no can do. We're on this mission together, and I want to know.
It's because robots are incapable of flattery.
Oh.
Huh?
Many of our clients are high-ranking individuals.
They want to be flattered. Oh, God.
We deliver the requested items and make the handoff as dramatic as possible.
That's so gross.
I also read from the script that the client dictates.
Ew.
This is from so-and-so. May it be of assistance to you in your time of need. Stuff like that.
To make it extra fancy.
People are always pleased to get gifts like this, and they usually end up gushing about this and that as a result. When that happens, it's up to us to do our best and match that energy.
Damn. I feel like she, as of right now, has like the worst job in the Ark.
Because our clients are all high on the totem pole, it pays quite well.
Okay, never mind. I want this job. I can deal with customer service for some quite well pay.
And there are a lot of people who want this sort of thing?
Oh, many. A whole lot.
What do you mean many, a whole lot? Were you just complaining about work shortages? No one wants you?
There are a lot of people in the Ark with too much time and money on their hands and are craving a bit of excitement.
Maybe they should share even like a fraction of that with the Outer
because
Rim or
of
something.
them that we're able to maintain our vehicles and wear the nice clothes that we do.
I see.
Anyway, I'd like to hear your story too, Eleg. Considering that we're on this mission
Eleg
together,
probably doesn't
I'd like
want
to
to
know
talk
more
about
you
it.
as well.
Well played.
I didn't mean anything by it.
Eleg just literally sounds like she lives and breathes toxic gamer. That's a really good choice.
I just want to be a good listener, that's all.
The Electric Shock Squad specializes in electronic devices with a particular focus on hardware production and maintenance. I'm in charge of energy efficiency and energy utilization. The Ark is currently lacking in many things.
Oh, we've noticed.
And energy is no exception. I volunteered to come up here and try to figure out a way to resolve the energy crisis. Who knows? These crystals might end up proving to be a good catalyst. Does that answer your question?
Fine.
Not really. It said like what she's doing up on the surface, but she didn't talk about anything about who she is or anything like that. That's not really a fair trade.
I should have known that a professional like you would have had a suitably elevated reason for doing what you're doing. Not at all similar to a simpleton like myself.
Would you look at that? They only just met and they're already getting on like a house on fire.
Maybe so.
If that's how you read it, I'm happy for you.
They are not getting along at all. Even Rappy has enough social awareness to be like, nah.
Right.
I feel so bad for anyone ever who has to interact with Eleg in a professional setting.
Very well. Moving out.
Damn.
You want me to get on it? Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
Route them in their entirety. Very well. Moving out.
3 NIKKE, 3 adult issues we face. Oh god. NIKKE is too real.
Let us get off to a beautiful start.
All you know is that you need more hammering in your life, pun intended. Absolute. I'm fighting every urge in my body right now not to just be like, what do you mean hammering? What pun? Just play stupid, force you to explain. Just because it's funnier that way.
Reloading.
Unfortunately, if I pretended not to understand, I think you guys wouldn't believe me.
Everything's superfluous will be banished from paradise. What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
NIKKE is a truly beautiful story of suffering.
It is not becoming to
You're
us.
like beautiful tragedies.
All right, not there.
Again for you.
I knew that.
You should have visual
no.
contact soon.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Exercise extreme caution.
Roger.
Oh, boy, my heart is pounding.
God, I love
I
hammering.
feel like my core is going to burst.
I mean, those abs do look pretty tight.
I feel the same. There it is.
Laverne points ahead of us. What seems to be a massive condensed pillar of light is piercing through the ground and soaring up into the air. True, that's crazy. What is that? Although the concentration of the crystals is rather sporadic and not particularly dense, they nevertheless emit a near blinding luminescence. This doesn't look like anything on the surface. Wait, I hope that this is like the canon lore between the shards. Like, what if this is like Godicium or something? That must be it.
Eleg, run an analysis on the local vicinity.
Will do.
Eleg pokes at her tablet.
No toxins present. Appropriate oxygen levels. No unidentified components. Nothing especially noteworthy, except for the fact that the alpha particle concentration is remarkably low.
All right, you're up, hammering.
Gotcha.
Hammering walks forward and stands in front of a crystal.
Looks like an ordinary crystal to me.
Just casually starts tapping on it. Taps louder, fucking smashes it.
It's awfully dense. Not terribly dissimilar from quartz. But there's something strange. Everyone, come take a look.
What is it?
Is it okay to get closer?
It's fine. The exterior surface is extremely smooth. So I don't think there's any gas or liquids coming out of this thing.
Can gas or liquids come out of crystals? That's crazy.
Just to be safe, though, the commander shouldn't get too close.
Good call.
We cautiously move towards the crystal. Once we're close enough, we immediately notice a certain cluster of crystals, which are distinctly at odds with the rest of the formations in the vicinity.
What an unusual pattern.
Kind of almost gives me very like Tunic vibes.
This reminds me of something. What was it called again? Damascus.
Is that some kind of curse?
I get it. Damascus. Very funny.
At least someone appreciates my jokes.
I thought she was just stupid. I didn't realize it was supposed to be a joke.
A word of warning? Don't encourage her or else you'll end up regretting it.
But it was funny, really.
Continue hammering.
I didn't expect the two of them to be friends.
Looking at its exterior, it resembles something you'd see in the Quartz family.
It seems like it has some sort of light flowing through it.
Yes, there is some luminescence there.
Is it natural?
I mean, it wouldn't be artificial luminescence. No one's
Hard
up
to
here.
say.
This pattern. Don't you think it resembles the circuitry you'd find in a machine? It kind of does, though. If you look really closely at it, it looks like there's a bunch of wires inside of it. Like they're connecting to each other and completing loops.
I was thinking the same thing. Should we take a moment to check?
Alec extends a wire from the tablet and presses it to the crystal. One sec, I'm looking for something in my drawer. Oh, there it is.
Electricity is flowing through it, all right.
Which
A
means,
whole
yes,
lot
she
of
can
it.
install Boom!
Does that mean it's a machine?
I wonder if it's a Rapture. It's probably a Rapture. I wonder if this is Mirror.
The notion that electricity can only flow through man-made machines is a fallacy.
That's true, it can flow through us.
It flows through living organisms as well.
This, however, doesn't appear to be a living organism.
Interesting.
What is it?
The tablet just shut off.
It's Ludmilla's true form.
The battery ran out?
Why didn't you charge it earlier?
Just a second. I should have a spare battery.
I've got one too. But that's strange. I could have sworn it was at 80% only a moment ago.
It's killing anything near it and like
Hammering.
absorbing its
Can you
electricity.
glean anything
maybe.
else from the exterior of this thing?
Nope, that's about it. If it's all right with you, I was gonna collect a sample.
How do we go about that?
I'll crack off a small piece from the end.
It's a bit primitive, but it'll get the job done.
You betcha.
Please, go ahead then.
I suggest you step back, Commander. In fact, stand behind me.
Is that really necessary?
You never know. There could be gas trapped inside this.
True.
Pieces could go flying once I break it.
I'm still surprised that's a thing that can happen. I didn't even know that minerals could have gas in them. Livren and Alec both take a few steps back. Neon moves behind Anise.
What are you doing?
She's like, Anise, you're bigger. You can protect me, right? Only one of us has to get hit that way.
It makes more sense for someone bigger to stand in front.
Then why don't you go behind hammering?
She's too close to the crystal. It's dangerous.
I'd take a few more steps back if I were you guys.
Oh god, they're
Actually,
still not far enough.
Hide behind cover. There's no telling what could be inside this thing. The worst case scenario would be that whatever's inside reacts unfavorably to oxygen and...
Kaboom!
it explodes.
And if it does, what'll happen to you?
I've got a sturdy noggin. If something goes wrong, just make sure my head stays intact.
Roger.
A few moments later, everyone except for Hammering is hiding behind cover, with only their heads peeking out.
All right, I'm going for it.
Isn't that the part you need to like protect the most, though? Hammering raises her hammer and lightly taps at the crystal. That didn't sound like light tapping
Duh.
to me. Shattered like glass.
It's much harder than I thought. This is way tougher than chords.
Okay, it didn't shatter. The sound effect was misleading.
This is more like a diamond.
Good DCM type stuff.
All right. I'm gonna really give it some juice with this swing.
Just as Hammering is about to swing her hammer down.
Rapture detected. 400 meters out. Heading straight for you.
I mean, of course, there'd be at least one Rapture.
This feels like it was planned.
It definitely feels like it was planned.
Don't engage in
Probably
combat
was
near the crystal.
planned.
You don't know what will happen if the crystal breaks.
Also, Anima, thank you for the super. God, I want to pull for Hammering so bad. Shift up, please. Shift up, please. I agree. I want my mining girl failure.
Roger.
I've only known Hammering for like barely any time, and I already love her so much.
Don't worry. I will protect you.
I would die for Hammering.
Sorry. Please wait a minute.
I probably should switch my team to having Red Hood instead of Cinderella, but we're not really lucky with Cinderella pulls. I feel like having her MLB is good. Red Hood is still better than Cinderella though, right? Unless there's like an elemental advantage. Because from what I understand, Red Hood is still like the best unit in the game by far. That's true, we also need K. I want Black Archranger. Yeah. That as a unit would be really fun. Give us the actual Power Ranger.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
This chapter was February last year. Hemmering's almost 1 year in NPC jail. Can't believe this girl's been out a year and I didn't know about her. That's a crime. Pretty sure I can play with whoever I want at this
Rapture
level.
fragments are
With
flying
how-
towards the crystal.
With how advanced my level is, probably. But I want to start using my best team. Just because eventually I'm going to catch up. I don't want to get into the habit of just using my favorites. Let's do Mana and Kate. 2 years in NPC jail. Is there anyone that's been in NPC jail since the very beginning? Like the first update? I don't think so. I don't think Kay was out in the first update. I think we're good. Mana, maybe. Rihanna, though. Rihanna, maybe. Yeah. For some reason, I thought Kay wasn't day 1. I guess she was, though. Nobody wants Rihanna? That's a lie. I want Rihanna. You're saying you don't want the NIKKE who practically looks like she's wearing Shibari? That's a lie.
Miss Hammering!
Did I ever tell you that I always wanted to be a baseball player?
Just imagine every time she is doing mining, she's imagining herself whacking it with a big baseball bat. She would be a great character in Tribe 9. Hammering focuses on the fragments which are hurling towards the crystal. Then swings the hammer with all her might. Hammering's swing misses, and the fragments of the Rapture shatter the crystal and roll on the ground. That was so dramatic, considering she missed.
Looks like you'll have to keep dreaming, Hammering.
Oh man, Liverin is so scared. Look at that poor face!
Anise, get behind me! No, you get behind me!
Wow. I just imagine them running in a circle constantly, like trying to get behind each other. Everyone take cover, not behind each other!
It's too late. Get behind me, Commander.
Everyone get down!
And I can take a cover behind Rappy though. What is that face? Did it just like stop fighting? What is happening? What is she so shocked? What happened to make them like this?
Nothing's happening.
The Rapture just stops and stares.
That startled me.
Yeah, my glasses nearly fell off.
That really scared the heck out of me.
Guess we overreacted.
Guess so.
What was that scream just a moment ago? Was that supposed to be some kind of signal?
Hard to say.
I'll check if any toxic substances were released when the crystal broke.
True. There could be gas that we just can't see. Alec connects the portable battery to the tablet.
I'm not picking up anything.
How does that thingamajig work anyhow?
It analyzes airborne particles. The range is somewhat narrow, but it's still quite useful.
Can you add that function to my glasses?
A bit cool, actually.
Depends.
Having glasses that
Are
useful?
they traditional lenses?
No, they're display monitors.
Wait, that makes so much sense! I always thought they were just a fashion statement, didn't even have lenses. Monitors make so much more sense. In the context of a NIKKE, that would be so useful. I want display monitors on my eyes.
Really? Then it's worth a try.
Alec lies. She's gonna put Boom on it. She's gonna put one copy of Boom on both. So you can, like, multiplayer against yourself. Commander Matthias, thank you for the super. It's funny because Kay, Mana, and Ryan were not only out since day one, they were some of the first NIKKEs to ever be voiced. That's true. I wonder if and when we'll ever get them.
I'll get back to you on that.
Cool. Then I can have supervision.
I hope not. The last thing you need is another thing to prattle on about.
True.
I'll take one of these broken pieces.
Hammering holds up a crystal fragment.
It's not emitting any light.
Looks like a circuit board, yeah.
You're right. If it's not coming from the circuitry, then where... No electricity is flowing through it either.
Still, we should take it back with us.
Are you sure? It feels compromised at this point, so, Huh?
It's breaking! The crystal fragment Hammering is holding suddenly turns gray. Then crumbles and disintegrates. It must need to be connected to the rest of the crystal, like you can't break parts off. Maybe it is a living organism.
What the?
What happened? Did you accidentally crush it?
With my bare hands? How could that be possible?
Oh, that would be hot. Crushing a crystal with her bare hands? Let's try and pick up these other pieces. A moment later, after attempting to break off other pieces of the crystal to take as samples, the pieces all disintegrate without exception. Hammering moves to take one of the crystalline fragments stuck in the ground, but eventually gives up when she finds it unwilling to budge even an inch. Seems there's not much else we can do at this point.
I think it'd be prudent to return and organize a separate investigation team.
Yeah, let's do that.
Just a moment. Can we head a little further inside? According to the map, there should be more crystals ahead.
I'm game.
Me too.
Are you sure it's not too dangerous?
It wouldn't hurt to take a peek. We might be able to obtain a proper sample inside.
We all came here because we needed the work.
Oh god, give me like 2 seconds. My eyes, I don't know if they're so dry or so tired. I can't keep them open. Every blink, it's like they don't want to open. Every day so far of 2025, I've been having like a 1 to 2 hour nap. I never have naps because I like to be always doing stuff, so that's pretty bad. I can't shake off the tired. Whatever this cold or flu or whatever it did to me, man, that's really draining my energy. Like, I know I always tend to be a bit tired, but this is insane. I just don't feel like myself at all. I'm so fucking tired.
If we return empty-handed, they'll send in another team to investigate. Then we'll be left jobless yet again. We at least need to bring back a proper sample. Or some other kind of finding that will turn heads. If we go back like this, we'll just be labeled incompetent.
And on a personal note, this is a completely new type of crystal we're dealing with. I'd hate to leave after just getting a taste of it. Whatever this thing is, we could be the first to discover it. We'd be fools to pass up such a golden opportunity.
I'm gonna try sitting differently today and seeing if it helps. Getting to be the first to discover something would be really cool.
Regardless of whether or not we collect a sample, don't you want to satisfy your curiosity?
I'm asking you, please, don't make me beg. I don't want to keep living a servile life where I'm at the mercy of the whims and fancies of other people. If I don't want this to be my last hurrah, I need to make a name for myself during this mission. Of course, that poses a risk, but anything is better than crawling back to the Ark and having to stroke other people's egos day in and day out.
Yeah, this is... Ugh.
I'd rather die up on the surface than return to that.
Even
I at
if
least
it
have
pays
some
good, though,
pride
I
left in me.
forgot you said it paid real good. I don't know.
So please, I'm begging you. Let us explore a bit more.
Rappy, how much risk does the crystal pose?
None, as far as we can tell.
It didn't have gas, we didn't see any danger.
It's not toxic, isn't composed of any harmful substances, and doesn't pose any risk of explosion. At present, it's simply an ordinary crystal, albeit with peculiar patterning.
Okay. Let's continue the search. We're going deeper.
Roger.
I'll continue to provide backup.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Poor Liverin. Man, she really doesn't want to go back to New York. Understandable, though. I feel like there's no feeling worse, really, than stroking someone's ego, knowing that you're doing it just for the sake of stroking their ego. It's just... Basically, you're lifting them up almost by, like, putting yourself so down.
All right, not there.
It's hard to explain.
I knew that.
They are as candles, the better
I
burnt
hate
out.
the idea of, like, lifting people up, putting people down. No matter what, it just still contributes to, like, I guess people being weighted.
Time to finish.
And I hate that. This team is pretty good. I've just been speeding
Every
through.
down with those who threaten the kingdom.
I don't think it's necessarily...
We will also
What's reading her stuff? She never said that she was like,
never give up hope.
What? I'm so sorry. It just hit like a truck in the second half of the stream. I was like, oh my god, I'm falling asleep. I'm trying really hard not to fall asleep. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I can hold back. Like, I might suddenly hear a thud and I might be asleep. I don't know if I can hold back. This is what's been happening to me since the break, and this is why it's so abnormal. I'll be like working or doing something and then I'll pass the fuck out. Like just mid like typing or watching something, I'll pass out. And I'm hoping it won't happen on stream, but like, man, I'm not so sure.
You want me to get on
I'll
it?
do my best, that's all I can
that
say.
Didn't come out right.
I don't think it's like
Did
that
you
I'm
go this not
actually
becoming
tired or
to
my body
rush?
telling me to rest.
I
Like,
will
I don't know
go
what it is.
slowly.
'Cause I know a lot of
Everybody
people
get
are
ready.
like, this is why you don't work too much. And I'm like, no, I've done lots of other Christmas concerts and crazy stuff, but this never happens. So
Very well.
I really don't know what's wrong with me. Hello, Hope.
Everyone, over there.
Okay, let's get back to it. Back for more LA time.
Doesn't that look like a cluster of crystals to you?
Sure enough.
Let's go.
You got it.
I like a hammering brush over.
Peleg seems awfully enthusiastic all of a sudden.
Now that we know the crystal isn't dangerous, We can carry out our investigation without stepping on eggshells the entire time.
She's motivated. That's something you only get when your back's not against the wall.
That's true, though. Sometimes people try to motivate by making you feel more pressure. Having a good amount of pressure can help motivate you, but having so much pressure that you can't function or you feel your back is against a wall, that doesn't motivate anyone. That's when people shut down.
But you seem even more motivated than her.
Me? Well, perhaps. My motivation consists of avoiding the worst-case scenario, so I'd say it's closer to desperation. Elig, on the other hand, is driven by the pursuit of knowledge, so it's a bit different for her.
Personally, I don't think desperation is necessarily a bad thing.
True. When you're between a rock and a hard place, you tend to push yourself.
Exactly.
That's why we're coming along. To make sure no one stretches themselves too thin.
You're all far too kind to me.
There's a time and place for self-deprecation. I don't think this is one of them.
I don't think there is, actually. You probably should just avoid doing that.
I've been that way my entire life.
It's easy to want to put yourself down, but the more you
communicate.
put yourself down, the worse you feel over time. It's really not worth it, because eventually you start to believe it.
Were you like that when you were human?
I don't remember, but most likely. People don't change. Not really.
If you really feel that way, I guess I won't be able to change your mind.
I presume you feel that people can change?
Yes.
Rappy's changed quite a
Always.
bit.
You talk as if you've experienced it.
Over here, guys!
She has, though.
Coming.
Liverin runs over. Is Liverin setting off any alarm bells for you?
Yes.
Oh no.
Despite her seemingly negative attitude, she is indeed interested in exploration. She's also the one who convinced us to continue with the search.
Do you think she's after something?
Definitely. Although, I'm not sure what that may be.
I don't feel like it's malicious. I feel like she has her own agenda. It's not anything necessarily evil, though.
Considering the recent incident with Exotic, I'd say it's well within reason to be wary.
Just saying we should be cautious.
Exactly. Everyone stay on your toes.
Roger.
A moment later. Alec and Liverin are in the midst of an area densely packed with crystals. In the center lies a broken Rapture. It looks as if it were intentionally placed on top of the crystals, and the limbs appear to still be convulsing.
Do you see this?
So it's not dead then, it's just injured. Perhaps.
This is gruesome. Are you trying to figure out how this Rapture died? You're made of tougher stuff than me.
Not that.
Look a little closer.
Is there something unusual?
Yes.
Imagine we found out it was Reptilian just on a crystal being pierced to death. The Rapture twitches. And after a while, the light in its core begins to diminish.
Unable to detect any signs of life.
We just watched it die.
This is a bit much. It definitely isn't pleasant, that's for sure.
Elig, what are you...
Ew, is she like tearing part of it off? That's what it sounds like. Nasty. An eerie groan resounds, and the crystals start to expand. But then stops after a while.
What is this?
I'm not sure. It did this before.
Did the crystal grow just now as well?
Yes.
Could it be using the Rapture as nutrients?
That would make sense. It must be something similar to a Rapture then. No, it must be a Rapture. I still think it might be Mirror. Maybe this is when we discover Mirror, because Mirror is a bunch of crystals, and Mirror's been out a while. I don't know if it's been that long, though, but...
I don't think so. Externally, at least, the Rapture seems unharmed.
Could it be some kind of virus?
Potentially, one that reacts only to a Rapture. Nothing happened to us when we touched it.
Does this mean we could weaponize this thing?
Ooh! That would be good. Vopals 2.0. Shifty, report what you just saw.
How should I formulate the report?
Exclude any speculation and report exactly what you saw.
Understood.
Let's keep going. While we're at it, I should do some experiments. Hammering, can you help?
Of course.
It's so weird that the crystal's eating a Rapture. It's definitely something similar to a Rapture or a NIKKE then, because we already know that they can consume each other for like whatever reason. We know they can steal each other's power or parts.
Everything down with those with let's drive us off the light.
The one downside of playing a little closer to your level, it takes a long time to get past the mobs sometimes. The scary upside to having interchangeable parts. True! People or things might try to steal your parts.
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
Oh my god, I'm so tired. I might have to have like a nap in between streams if I have time. Holy fucking shit.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Coming.
Let's see. I don't think it's iron, maybe. I don't know if it ever made me this sleepy, but
That didn't come out right.
I just don't know. I'll take some just in case. That's just crazy.
My audience.
I want to finish chapter 27 today, but we'll see.
Re-engaging.
I still want to do Freedom Wars, but if I'm like way too tired, I might not be able to. I'm gonna try to hold out until last minute. Hopefully we'll be okay. God, I hope I can like remember the story. I keep zoning out so hard. The worst part is I already woke up really early, had like a tea and then a quick nap, so I technically already had a nap today. This is what I mean by like the amount of fucking tired that I am makes no goddamn sense. Like this is just insane.
Everybody get ready.
I ate, so it shouldn't be low blood sugar.
Very well.
I just ate. I think it's some sort of side effect of whatever sick I had is my best guess. Because it's really abnormal for me. I don't want to just keep napping it off because it doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's just making me waste time. Oh, I don't feel more rested or better when I nap.
Gaze upon me, my
It's called
audience.
aging. I don't think I aged that much in like a week. If I aged that much in a week, I'm either a time traveler or there's like some other major concerns. Oh my god, this fucking level.
I will clean up neatly and beautifully.
I think I'm gonna have to go after the ones that are about to attack them. Ow! Shit! I still got crown.
My turn.
No. S. Okay, yeah.
Down with those with threatening the
Show them
kingdom.
no quarter.
You must persevere.
Can it happen with high stress? That's the thing, I finally don't have high stress. Unless maybe it was just high stress for so long that my entire body is like, nah. I'm not gonna...
What
the fuck?! Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit!
May all of us
Holy shit! I cannot off burst, I have no good units.
The inevitable.
We're coping. We're coping that I can get to another burst and have Rapunzel get crowned. It's over. It's so over. What? I thought I have been focusing on the suicide raptures. That's the problem. Maybe there were more. Maybe I need to just focus on anything red. I might have been missing some. I have to look on the ground. Fuck. I can't seem to get them out quick enough.
Down with those who threaten the kingdom. Please guide us all closely.
Like, by the time I get them, more comes. They're just on the ground, the suicide raptors, I think.
Fleeting as it may be.
So I know where to focus on them? Like, I am focusing on them. There's just too fucking many.
Please guide us all to the light.
Okay. There's more. Fuck. Phew. Holy shit. I don't think I noticed the sky ones. Yeah, they're quick. That's the thing. They were so quick.
Story this was.
Holy moly. That was terrifying. What the fuck? I think that might be the hardest battle I've ever done.
You need to get on it. Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
It's hard because there's suicide raptors, shield raptors, and chain raptors at the same time. Yeah!
Here
like,
I go.
normally one is one thing, but all of them at once? That's like cruel and unusual punishment.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go
I like
slowly.
you. I don't. Oh, there it is.
All right, not there.
Need a fast charge unit? Nah. I like these units.
It is not becoming to
I'm not
rush.
gonna lie, that would have been a
I
good
will
one
go
for Scarlet
slowly.
Black Shadow, though, to
Coming.
take them all out.
Here I go.
Egg time indeed. The worst are the ones that start up during
will
the
clean
fight
up
start
neatly
screen.
and
Oh, you mean the
beautifully.
ones that are actually cheating? Yeah, those are cheating.
You must persevere.
Starting before the battle is not legal.
Down with those who threaten. Now is the time of true beauty.
Yeah, I think this was around when LA was released as well. That's the impression I'm getting. Also, because she was new, I think, at the time. And she's in this, so.
The hour of retribution draws near.
Damn. I like how when she refills burst instantly. True. Maybe that fight was designed for LA.
Never give up hope.
I wonder.
All right, not there.
I can see that.
I knew that.
If it was a fight literally designed for LA, I think it
Here
would
I
make
go.
sense.
Very well. Moving out.
Because they do tend to try to optimize like the new
Without them in
fights
their
to the
entirety,
units
it's
that
not
come out around the
becoming
same
to rush.
time.
I will go slowly.
Which I actually hate. I don't like that because then you feel like you always have to be on top of the newest units.
Believe in your king. Victory will be ours. This is going on a bit long.
The game is too much cringe for your taste? How is it too much cringe? It's like just the right amount of cringe. What do you mean? Unless you play things that are like perfectly serious 100% of the time. I don't plan on manual spamming Rapunzel though. Wait, do you just mean I can spam it until the first one? But a full charge for Rapunzel is better, right? Because a full charge, isn't that how she heals whenever she reaches a full charge? You should definitely not spam Rapunzel if that's the case.
Might everything's put down with those the kingdom. Now is the time of true beauty.
I'm relying on her passive heal.
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most
Yeah,
pleased
Nikke's
with
balance between serious and funny is almost perfect. I love it. You don't need heals until you get hit. I like healing though. I like healing. Galapagos healing constantly makes me feel
It
more
is not
confident that
becoming.
I won't fucking die.
Very well. Moving out.
I also don't like to switch between characters. I'm too lazy. I just pick one and stick with them.
These crystals absorb the energy of anything they have physical contact with for an extended period. If the crystal touches anything that has energy flowing through it, it'll suck it dry.
Didn't seem to suck us dry, though.
And proceed to expand. The reason for this expansion seems simple in that it allows them to occupy a wider surface area. Do you all recall how my tablet ran out of power before?
Ah, the crystal!
It wasn't a charging issue. The crystals simply drain the energy from the tablet.
That makes sense.
Do you have any evidence to support that theory?
I ran several experiments with my backup batteries and got the same result each time. Completely drained. I even touched the crystal myself, and sure enough, my core output dropped ever so slightly. If I had kept my hand on any longer, I would have ended up like our Rapture friend from earlier.
Dang, that's scary.
You experimented using your own body? Your pursuit of knowledge is unmatched.
Ether taught her well.
I did pay a price for it, however.
What do you mean? I like stars as the palm of her hand.
Notice anything unusual?
Oh my goodness! What are all those holes in your hand?
That's terrifying!
How did you notice so quickly? Anyway, yes, there is a preponderance of small holes on my hand.
How do
Have
you
any of them
not
pierced
notice
all the way
literal
through?
holes?
Yes, or at least they attempted to do so. These crystals clearly wanted to absorb all of my energy and chose to use my hand as an entry point to my core. Once I removed my hand from the crystals and cut off the power supply to it for a while, I was okay.
Cut off the end of the circuit, yeah.
But what if there's a fragment or something left over in your hand?
There's no need to worry about that. I've conducted experiments which cover that.
The other thing is it won't be connecting directly, like back to her, back to the crystal, so it doesn't even matter if part of it's there as long as the connection isn't going.
Hammering, could you explain?
Of course. These crystals absorb energy from other sources and store it inside.
And they then convert into electricity.
Yes, which explains why they've got electricity coursing through them. The disintegration we saw earlier is when they run out of electricity. Think of it like a plant going without water.
That makes sense.
They're dying because of a lack of nutrients.
In other words, my hand is fine because I cut off the nutrients.
I don't think they're gonna help our power supply. In fact, they'll probably like drain it quicker.
Another thing of note. The isolated fragments crumble, but the ones stuck in the ground seem to be fine.
Probably get electricity from the ground somehow.
So I did some digging. The crystals are all interconnected.
So, all the crystals in this area are connected underground?
Like a giant area of fungi.
Seems like it. Just like tree roots.
So that means...
There has to be an origin point for these bad boys. I propose using a rather simple method to find it. Let's say we run into a particularly large crystal shard up ahead. If we cut it in half, one half will shatter, whereas the other half will remain intact. If we proceed in the direction of the side that remains intact,
eventually we might be able to find it.
We might end up reaching the source of all these crystals. Also, while further investigation is required, I have a premonition that there is a flowing current within the crystals. Suppose these crystals are like the roots of a tree. Then nutrients will circulate inside, with the reference point being their center. We can do this. I'm sure that we can find the origin point of these crystals.
I think it's possible as well.
Why do you think the crystals are here to begin with?
Good question. The only thing for sure is that they're here, and so are we. So, it's up to us to find out why and how it is that they came to be here. One thing is for certain. They didn't occur naturally.
No, they definitely look like either man-made or Rapture-made or alien-made or something. Like, these are not normal in any way.
They were clearly placed here intentionally by someone.
I don't think it's going to be... It could be a human, but I don't really know. Someone did it. I'll have to keep playing and find out. Oh, Maggie!
Out of harm's way. Fleeting as it may be.
Everything down with those with threats. Time to finish.
I really love Dorothy's attacks. It's so pretty. All the shiny when you use her burst.
This may take more time than I thought.
Am I good at foster gaming? What, you never lie down in your bed playing games before? Maybe that's why I'm tired.
Everything's
I'm literally in my bed. That would explain a lot. You know, bed's for sleeping. You lie in bed, your entire body is like time to sleep.
What a truly beautiful story.
I literally
this
can't
was.
do that. Like,
I am
everyone wants to
most
play
pleased
games
with
in
it.
bed and stuff. I can't. I literally fall asleep so fucking quickly. I can't do it.
It is not becoming to rush.
It's hopeless for
Coming.
me.
Oh, right. Not there. I knew that.
I would just stop playing NIKKE in bed for the same reason. I literally fell asleep once. I woke up just before reset to do my dailies. Mid-dailies, I passed out and didn't wake up until after 8 p.m. It was so bad. Let's see Bertina and Rich. Like, I don't sleep that late, but if I don't set an alarm, I just never wake up.
The power of my prayers are declining.
It sucks playing in bed while doing interception. I can see how that might be more challenging. I like interception though. I always do it on my phone, so it's not that much different for me.
Fancy a drink?
We're finally grinding some gems. I'm so worried. I spent so much of my reserve. The next anything I need them for, I'm toast. Hello, Victory Star Saver. Next fan vote gonna be insane. Rappy and Cinderella fighting for the skin. I'm excited to see which one of them gets it. You know who I would vote genuinely? I'm not voting for either of them. Just to spite and change the stats. You know who I would like to see a skin for? Grave. You know what exact skin I want for Grave? Scientist outfit. That was in her thing. I want the lab coat and the turtleneck. Gimme.
The power of
Gimme. Free costume, classic Grave. Please.
Everything's down with those with that. Time to finish.
Honestly, yes, thank you. Fellow comfy Grave appreciators, thank you. Abe skin now, please, thank you.
Standing.
We need it. It's a requirement. It's not a want, but it's a need.
Wait a minute.
You want an even more beautiful dress for Cindy? Listen, people just threw away their life savings on Cindy's costume gacha. We don't need more Cindy costumes. No one's gonna use them. Here's the costume gacha. Give us the costume for Grave. Give us Abe. Yes, but with her muscles, the turtleneck's just a little rip, so we get the abs on top of it. I like Grave more than Cindy too. Grave is genuinely one of my favorite characters now. I fucking love Grave. What about Grave with just the lab coat? Dunny Dog, you might be cooking, but then the ratings might have to go up, so maybe not. I might be cooking a little too hard for NIKKE's classic somehow T rating.
Since there's only one way in?
Precisely. And the entrance is quite wide, which makes it suitable for a campsite.
I'll go deploy the decoys then.
You know how to do that?
Of course. I may not have been up to the surface as much as you, but I'm not completely unfamiliar with it. Also, my role is to trace the best route for us, so I'm good at picking the best spots to set up the decoys.
I have a quick question. I might have to do really, really late night Freedom Wars. Is that a problem? If I can't do it by a certain time, I don't know. I'll have to just think. 'Cause I don't want to be unreliable, for Pam Friend. But at the same time, I also want to actually get some sleep tonight. I don't want to... If I start it that late, I might not get a lot of sleep. I have to think.
Alright then. I appreciate you doing this.
I'm just doing my job. You don't have to make it sound like I'm going out of my way.
Let's go together.
I'll be fine. You should rest.
It's okay. It'll go by quicker if we work together. Then we can rest.
I don't have time to play co-op next week, unfortunately. With the new reverse chapter and trying to catch up on NIKKE and some other stuff, that's really important for me to prioritize as soon as it comes up. It's basically now or never, I think.
Shall we?
And Freedom Wars is also a really important game for PlayAsia, so I'd like to be able to show off the co-op of it. It's kind of important, you know, as CEO. I feel it's very high priority, but so is catching up on NIKKE, so I really needed to do these today. It just ended up being a really packed day.
Okay.
Livia and her niece move out. That's why I switched to doing the chapter. I thought we might get this done a bit quicker than part 2 of the event.
Are we sleeping here?
Yes.
Are you particular about where you sleep?
Yes, but that's not what I'm worried about. You never know when or where those crystals might target us.
True.
There aren't any
They'll
nearby.
pop out from the ground and just kill us in our sleep.
Are you sure?
Positive.
She would know, yeah.
As long as you don't go to sleep hugging them, you'll be just fine.
Okay.
Poor Alex sounds so nervous.
Are you always this on edge?
Naturally. It's the best way to increase your chance of survival and success. Exercise caution and strike at the opportune moment.
Hammering is me for real. She's already out cold.
I also noticed that you fall asleep in no time flat. And you snore like a jet engine.
That's the worst part about Pam's sleep, though. When it's nighttime and it's time to actually go to sleep, that's when the insomnia says no. Any other time, though, I can fall asleep. Like, I close my eyes, I don't wake up. But when it's time to actually sleep, like, fat the fucking chance I'm gonna sleep at all. Will that affect your sleep?
It won't be an issue. I wasn't planning on sleeping anyway.
Getting some sleep would be a good idea.
It's okay. I got plenty of sleep before coming here. I'll keep watch so you all can catch up on your shut-eye.
It is actually a good idea, though. Someone should keep watch. Elig, are you unable to sleep because you're too amped up?
It's that obvious, huh?
I wish I had half her energy. I noticed how excited you were after seeing the crystal. And you seemed much more expressive than when I first saw you.
It's an incredible thrill to finally lay my own eyes on something I was told about endlessly during the mission briefing. Do you think I'm getting too emotional about all this?
I think it's good to be excited. No, I like it.
So that means...
The horny Elig face, just full engage. I think you might be reading into it a little too much, but also you're not really wrong.
Typical master. Just blurting out whatever he feels.
We'll take
Poor
turns keeping
Raffy.
watch. I'll go up first. Should you find yourself unable to sleep, we'll keep watch together.
You don't mind?
Shifty.
Yes, Commander?
How is Reclamation Site 01 doing?
All quiet.
That's good.
Surprisingly so. I didn't expect the optical camouflage to be this effective.
Then take a break.
I was about to enter standby mode anyway. We'll be monitoring Reclamation Site 01 in alternating shifts, so don't worry.
Sounds good. You did well today.
As did you, Commander.
Mr. Commander, may I see that?
See what?
The operation device.
I take my operation device out from my ear and hand it to Elig.
How long have you been using this? When was the last time it was maintained?
She's really criticizing my communication equipment. I can't recall. It works.
Legs. The connections
That's
are
good
about
enough
to fall
if it
apart,
works.
and the parts are all worn out. Would you mind if I make a few repairs?
Watch her actually bug it. By all means.
Just a moment.
Hammering snoring is kind of cute, though. The fuck is she dreaming about? her just like lip up, like face. It's the best face. For a while, only the sounds of hammering, snoring, and Eleg tinkering with my operation device can be heard.
Finished.
Like, huh? It now plays Boom. The status panel on my operation device has been altered. There appears to be something moving on the screen. It's Boom! I leaned in to get a closer look. Oh my god, it is Boom. Is this a video game?
What?
I didn't think I'd get found out that quickly, but you've got some eagle eyes on you.
Literally just trolling with Boom on my device. What is it?
This is Boom, a classic FPS. It's the father of all modern FPS games.
You can hear the excitement in her voice.
The entire file size is only 28 megabytes, but it's still more fun than most of the games out there today.
But why? How did you...
If it's got a screen, you can run Boom on it. It's just common sense.
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, it's the truth, so don't you forget it.
I feel like she's the type that would install Boom in like a smart fridge and you have to like take stuff in and out to play.
By the way, this is more than just a title screen. You can actually play the full game. Although, you don't have a controller. I'll make one right now. Let's see. Gotta get some spare parts.
What would she even make it out of? It's okay. I'll play later.
Are you sure? It's really fun. I also installed it on Miss Rappy's weapon adjustment correction screen.
Rappy would be so pissed.
What?
She sounds like she didn't even realize. Rappy checks her gun.
Not bad, eh? Like I said, if it's got a screen, I can install that game.
Please erase it.
Somebody should make a Doom mod where you play as Eleg. I would play the shit out of that. I'm good to talk now. You're late. Oh, sorry. Today was really busy. I wasn't able to steal away at any point. Anyway, I'm finally alone. I told him I was out setting up decoys. Then. It's just black Kudo. Like the hex code. How are things going? I don't think the one enemy that we're really looking for, I don't think that was... I'm trying... Oh, 6-0. Okay, yeah, it doesn't have a color in it. I was thinking maybe it relates to 6-0 in some way. I mean, I guess not. Wait, that's 6 O's. Oh, it is 6-0! I was thinking the color black, and I was like, what is that enemy, like, person name thing? And I forgot zeros are also O's. I think I'm cooking. You guys are probably laughing at me being wrong, but I think I'm cooking. I'm going with this. How are things going? This is now my 6-0 voice. There are too many uncertainties, so it's taking more time than anticipated. So I guess Liverin is like the new Crow then. Would you be okay if you had to wait a little longer? I didn't ask that question to get a useless response. What is with this fucking typing pattern? I know there's another character that types like one word at a time. I'm trying to remember who that is. I'm sorry. I'll proceed as quickly as possible. I guess she's delivering something for 6-0 then. That's crazy! Alright. The task at hand is of vital importance, so the reward will be accordingly ample. Thank you for that. I'll wait for more information from you. That makes sense, 6-0 using NIKKEs for deliveries, if it actually is though, because 6-0 wouldn't be able to trust a robot or a machine that would leave trails. Would have to use someone that can be discreet. but I won't wait forever. Do you understand? Yes, I understand. I don't know if Liverin is like working with 6-0 or threatened by 6-0 though. She doesn't look happy, whatever the case.
What are you doing?
Oh, some delivery requests just came in. I was dealing with the customers.
You sure are busy.
Just trying to survive. I'm just happy I got work.
How often do you have to work?
Non-stop.
It depends. We usually
I
tend
guess
to get
if
pretty
it's
bogged
6-0,
down
that would
during the
also
holidays.
explain why it pays so good.
But other than that, it's scattershot.
Must be tough. Are you done dealing with your customers?
Yeah.
Then let's head back. We should get some sleep so that we're well
Either way,
rested tomorrow.
Liverin's not necessarily a bad person. It could just be she needs the money, she needs the job, or whatever. We don't know if that's actually a customer or if it's like a partner in some way.
Alright. There's just one thing. As far as I know, there aren't any holidays coming up anytime soon. And yet, you're still so busy?
Well, like I said, it can be pretty random. Guess I got lucky.
Really? Glad to hear it.
Yeah. Me too.
Anise is suspicious. The next day.
What's going on?
Neon.
What is this? My eyes are acting strange.
What's wrong?
Some kind of game is taking up my vision.
I should have seen this coming as soon as she said the glasses are a monitor, but somehow I didn't see this coming. I literally joked about installing Boom on the glasses. I didn't think she actually would. You can't see if you have Boom vision.
Huh? There's a game screen on your glass lenses.
Oh god.
Why is that ancient game? Is this some kind of cutting-edge VR technology?
It
The
can be.
graphics look a bit outdated for that, though.
Oh, look.
I upgraded your
The
glasses while
absolute
you were
hate
sleeping.
in Rappy's voice.
I've given you the honor of being able to play a masterpiece of gaming up close and personal.
I don't want a game. I want supervision.
And Alex like, well, you have supervision in the game.
Actually, I meant to ask you, where did you get those glasses anyway?
She wants a pair.
I've had them for as long as I can remember.
They're extraordinary. The frames are made of cutting-edge and lightweight materials. The lenses are in fact a high-performance visual display. I've never seen anything like it. The internal OS has a ludicrously large capacity, and it's being utilized to the max. There was barely enough space left to install Boom.
I have no idea what you're going on about, but can you just get rid of this game and bring my glasses back to normal?
Just tap the top of your frames twice and it'll shut off.
Can you make it so that I can tap the sides? It'll look way cooler that way.
I'm telling you, you should look into that eyewear of yours. They're no ordinary pair of glasses.
I wonder what they are then. They might be some like really old technology, or maybe even something that she's not supposed to have. I wonder if it could relate to Neon getting overspec later.
What's that on that wall over there?
What did Alex see?
What's wrong?
What is it?
Over there!
Huh? I look in the direction Eleg is pointing. Over on the walls, which have been to our back and sides, densely packed clusters of tiny crystals have formed. Oh, they're following us. They're coming. None of those were there last night.
Could they have moved over here? Don't be absurd. Crystals don't have legs.
Oh, they're coming. They're coming.
Maybe they have detachable legs?
Ugh.
It's like mushroom spores, but it's like crystal spores.
At this point, I don't think that's totally outside the realm of possibility.
Huh. Maybe the crystal formations were already here, and they've only just now popped out since we were here for a while.
That's possible.
You mean they move in order to consume nutrients?
I mean, if they can consume, it would make sense if they can move.
I've been thinking. And these things seem less and less like a type of ore.
What are they then?
Don't they seem more plant-like to you?
Kinda, yeah, or more like fungus.
It has roots, dies as soon as it runs out of nutrients, and actively move towards acquiring said nutrients. If that doesn't describe a plant-based life form to a T, what does?
It all checks out.
Just as a precaution, I'll contact the Botanic Garden Squad. I'm on good terms with them.
That sounds like a good idea.
Ah! That would have been the first time that they were mentioned.
Commander, how should we proceed?
Let's keep going. If we sense any danger, we'll head back.
Roger.
Flora mentioned indirectly. I still need to get Flora. She's so cute. I don't think she's a very useful unit though, unfortunately. She's good to have just for like the cute factor though. Plant like vampire crystals that absorb energy. It would be scary indeed. Not quite as scary as like zombie ant fungus, but still pretty terrifying. Zombie ant fungus that could infect people would truly be like the most terrifying. She's really useful for veteran players. Oh, for veteran players she's not useful. So she's useful for new players. So she's a good early game unit is what I'm hearing. I'm more of a veteran player, so unfortunately,
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
Probably not so useful for me, but very cute. I'll probably use her approximately never if I get her. But
wait,
I'm not complaining if it means I get more cute Nikke.
Here I go.
Add more and more cute girls to my squad. I'm not
It is not
complaining.
becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Oh shit, hold on. Just like the free Rapunzel
right,
and the
not
free
there.
Snow White. The free Snow
that.
White was also a
You wanted to
fantastic
get on
unit.
it, did you, Carl?
For campaign, from what I've heard, for people
It
who
is
were
not
like early
becoming to
game.
rush.
But apparently
I will
it's
go
just
slowly.
not really that useful
Here
for
I go.
anyone who's like later in the game. I'm hoping for hammering this year. I hope so.
Here I go.
Kay is forever stuck in NPC jail, and I'm still coping.
Coming.
I'm still coping that we're
Very
gonna get Kay someday. I'm still coping. Small White was your hard carry. Nice. I don't think I ever had to rely on her.
I will show you what
She was
Eden is
always
capable
worse than
of.
the units I had. What about her was
This is
good
going
for
on a
newer
bit
players?
long.
Was it her skills? Was it the unlimited bullets? I genuinely don't know what is good about her because none of it ever made sense for me. I wonder if Kay... Wait, I have like a Nikke conspiracy theory, kind of. What if Kay is 6-0? Based on the reason that her outfit and her hair are like dark and almost black, and that was a hex code for black, and also Kay is just like never in it much, and we know that 6-0 is someone we know, but that's all we know. I think it would make sense if it was Kay. That's why we don't have Kay, perhaps, maybe. I don't know.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Imagine if Rianne was 6-0, that would be fucking messed up. Small White is good against enemies that take only 1 damage with the
Here I
unlimited
go.
bullets? I can see that, yeah.
Very well. Moving out.
What if you're 6-0? Well, then I'm gonna kill you right now, and I've solved a lot in this game. No more problems. No more 6-0. Success.
Alright, they are humanity. It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Yeah, Small White was a free unit in Red Ash. Hello, Darkworks.
Don't worry. I will protect you.
You got a good guess, but you can't say. I'd rather not say, just to be safe. I have some guesses as well, of course. Some guesses a lot more serious than that one, but I was I was hoping it's not Crow. I was thinking it could be the girl that supposedly died, the human. Like maybe she got turned into a Rapture a number of chapters back with the elevator situation.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
I think that's my like main guess. I don't think it's Crow, although it could be because crows are black birds.
Very well.
It would make sense.
Moving out.
Because it would suit Crow's color scheme as well. But I like to think that Crow is a little more fucked up or dead.
I'm here. There's no
probably not dead, but at least not going to be given the freedom to like do any shit anymore.
My turn. Everything's down with those
It's fun to theorize, though. That's what I like about this plot. It gives you a lot of hints to work with. So you can often figure stuff out, but you don't figure out so much that it's boring. You figure out the just right amount to make speculating
I shall
exciting.
grant you victory, Your Grace.
Are there some units that are just objectively better? There are some that are objectively better. The ones I'm using are pretty up there on the scale, but they're not the top of the top, except for like one of them, I think.
I will go slowly.
They're not the meta, but they're acceptable.
Humanity's enemy.
Very well. Moving out.
What was Crow's motivation for her terrorist attack on the Ark? According to her, she wanted to make a point.
Let us get off to a beautiful start.
I think there's more to it than just that, though. She also said she wanted to get back at Bacillus.
No, the power of my plan. Every down with those with
I guess I should try to spam more with Rapunzel when I use her. If I don't need healing at the time. The problem is though, I use Scarlet as my main, and Scarlet can always use some healing. Like always. Scarlet damages herself, okay?
Everything's down with those with threatening the evil. Guide us all to the light.
Damn. Crow is just in a Joker phase. It's not a phase, Mom. Crow is just a Joker.
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased
A lot of
with
starting SSR units are outclassed almost entirely, yes. With the exception of Leader, who's still like one of the best ones from what I understand.
Path is getting narrower.
Okay.
It wasn't like this on the map. Then again, I guess we can't expect all the details to be exact.
Especially since it's a map displaying an aerial view from above.
Is it just me, or are we totally screwed if any Raptures come at us from either side?
No, we're totally screwed.
I'll watch the rear.
Unless
I'll
we
need
shove the
someone else to
Raptures into
help.
the crystals.
I'll join you.
Thanks.
By the way, watch your step, everyone. This place is flooded with crystals.
Yeah, the crystals dot almost every inch of the ground and walls. We can't touch anything.
I don't even want to think about fighting in a place like this. If we were sent flying and fell into a crystal cluster, we'd end up being drained and then dying. Just like that Rapture we saw yesterday.
I was thinking about that actually. I believe it can be solved quite easily.
Oh, nice!
All we've got to do is remove our heads.
I mean, yes, maybe, but that's a little easier said than done.
What? If we're between a rock and a hard place, removing our heads will solve the problem.
Between a rock and a hard place,
crystals
take
would
off your head
ravage our
and chuck
bodies
it.
and
Just
suck them
drop
dry.
kick it. As far away as you can.
But so long as our heads remain intact, we'll be able to...
An interesting theory, but how many people are actually going to be willing to go through with it?
Why would there be any hesitation? It's 100% the safest and most foolproof method.
Maybe some people don't want a fucking mind switch.
Miss Hammering, have you ever died before?
No.
That's why!
Neither have I, but I think it's something more severe than being solved simply by removing a body part.
The Counters are hardened warriors, so maybe they've experienced something like that before.
They're like, yeah, we don't want to do that.
Yes, I have.
Me too.
Called it. I haven't because I'm so amazing.
Leon, you were cut in half! Shut the fuck up!
Could you please explain to Miss Hammering on how difficult dying is?
Dying isn't an easy thing. Even more so when it's by your own hand.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Miss Hammering?
Really? I guess I don't know, since I've never been in that kind of
Hammering
situation.
is really like, damn, I thought dying sounded easy.
I guess I'll find out when I'm faced with it.
Ideally, you would never have to face a situation like that.
Very true.
The best way to deal with this sort of thing is to prepare for the worst.
I've imagined the worst case scenario in my head countless times. But when it comes, I never deal with it the way I'm supposed to. Not like when it's during a simulated battle.
Yeah? What is it that you imagine?
Don't ask. It's so bad that I can't even say it out loud.
Okay.
What is she imagining?
Shifty, what's ahead of us?
The downtown area. The city used to be a moderate-sized trade hub. Other than that, there was nothing particularly noteworthy about it.
After we pass through here, does the path end?
I can't be certain. Even this narrow path we're on now wasn't on the map. I did find something unusual though. The map indicates that there's something massive just on the outskirts of the city. However, any further statements without visual confirmation would simply be conjecture.
Okay, let's keep going then.
Roger.
My blade shall not be made light of.
Alright. LA gives me indeed. Everything about LA gives me. I still think LA's launch was one of the most popular NIKKE launches ever. Has the internet ever gone as feral for any of the NIKKEs as it went for LA? I don't think so. Like, it was reaching outside the NIKKE community. People were fucking feral for LA. She definitely got the most fan art and reveal. That's what I was thinking too. Like, I don't remember any of her reactions being quite on that scale. She's built different, that she is. Volume is up there, maybe. I don't think everyone went as crazy for volume. Not even JP Bro's love for Cinderella was as big as Alec. Yeah! People like Cinderella, but I don't remember seeing people as down bad for Cinderella. It's more like admiring Cinderella. The horny wasn't as powerful. Ooh, number 2. I heard that you died in an accident. But then I saw you on TV. Oh, they must have been turned into a NIKKE. I thought I was going crazy. I heard that you're something called a suitor now. That must have been like the original name for NIKKE. I don't know what that is. But I'm happy that you got out of this place. I think the rest of us will spend the rest of our lives here. This is our hometown. And there's nowhere else to go.
Here I go.
I feel like what happened to this town might be a little bit different than what happened in most other places. What is up there? Oh, the boss! I'm almost done. Nice. Okay.
It is everybody get ready.
Weak point is iron, so let's try this one. I do plan on switching Alice out for Snow White once I eventually fucking get Snow White! For now, I just suffer. The difference was that Cinderella got the slow drip reveal. True! She'd been revealed a long time ago. Alec was kind of just dumped on everyone, and the horny was unleashed all at once. Everyone saw her for the first time, and it was like wood. With the entire internet.
Better focus, don't let your eyes wander.
Snow White will come home. Well, now that I have a pilgrim wish list, I feel more hopeful. I also have like 2,000 pulls saved up I need to use, so
but this is the end.
we'll get her eventually.
Let's wrap this up.
Use Maxwell? No.
Better reload.
I probably should actually fight the current.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of
You're
my
also
campus
Snow
life.
White list pain. Absolute pain. We'll cry in Snow White list solidarity.
Let's wrap this up. I'm hankering for something sweet.
Oh no, I was just getting into the groove.
I don't know if Red Hood is like a spam unit or if I should actually charge Red Hood. I'm not very good at knowing which is which. Oh, Tia's fucking dead! Damn! I hit the wrong button there. I did not mean to do that.
Something like an
I meant to use, I meant to use Naga.
Better reload.
It's fine. In theory. I'm not ready to rage quit yet.
To the groove. Better reload. Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine?
Red Hood to spam while not bursting. Doesn't make that much of a difference.
Develop something like
Spamming is faster for burst gen, and spamming is probably the way to go. I like that Red Hood can be flexible, because some people much prefer one approach or the other. And it's good to know that some of them can actually benefit. Fuck!
Target eliminated.
I think I have to restart. I might change my team to one that has a better power level. As much as Iron is good, if I switch my regular team and swap Cinderella for Red, I'd probably have a better chance. But I want to try this team one more time first.
Better reload.
Hold on a moment.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of like what it's like you can do.
Let's see if we can get it this time. She is the ultimate flex unit. Any burst can be spammer, can be not spammer. Literally the ultimate flex unit. I just forget the ones that often have like benefits for full charge. And I'm trying to get better at remembering which ones those are.
I was just getting
Hold on a moment.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Let's see if I got it this time. I feel a lot more confident this time. Having the shielder die was the problem. I really need Tia to like not fucking die. There's probably maybe I'm supposed to cover that. I'm not very good at knowing this particular fight, like when to cover, when not to cover. I don't do this fight a lot. And when I do, it tends to be different very often, so it's hard to know.
Oh, I was just getting into the groove.
And Brave using Red Hood while bursting? Fuck yeah! It's not as useful, but it's way more fun! I will sacrifice strategy for my happiness every time. Whether that means using my wife or playing the hard to play but fun unit. Always. Always will.
Hold on a moment.
Nice!
Target eliminated.
Got it.
Teacher, let's go.
Stormbringer is a jank fight. I've always found it kind of nice. So let's just go back to like the beginning. I think it did just go back to the beginning. Okay. But now I can get through this way.
Coming, honey. Follow me.
Oh, that was deep. I don't use her very often, so I was like, who?
Come on, let's go.
Was that?
Any iguanas
Oh,
over
I thought
there?
I saw a walking path. I guess I was wrong. 3 more. We'll have to hope they're on the way.
Let's go.
Found the target.
There we go.
You want me to get on it?
See you, Multi-Lupin?
That didn't come out right.
Don't worry. I will protect you.
Rank include more for easier relic grinding? Yeah, it's good to get all the relics. I'm glad they decided to make it easier.
My turn.
There's been a lot of quality of life improvements throughout the development of the game. I hate when you use Dorothy's burst when there's like nothing to attach it to. So depressing. The actual worst.
We will also emerge victorious.
So long as we never give up hope.
I feel a bit more confident about finishing it this stream now that we're this far.
Here, coming. It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Shut up, Crown. We're rushing. No slow here.
Have faith. I will protect my people.
I am glad we decided to do the main story though, because I feel like part 2 of the event, I really don't want to rush. You guys have said it's really, really good. I have no idea about hard mode. I don't want to know about hard mode, so don't tell me. But I'm pretty excited to get to finish them. On Monday, I am starting quite early, and I set Final Fantasy to start late. I just want to give myself as big of a window as possible. I will delay Final Fantasy if I need to make sure that we finish it properly instead of rushing, because I'm really looking forward to it.
Every time with those who threaten.
Now is the time of true.
I'm excited to find what events are coming next as well.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Has it been announced yet? It's probably going to be announced after this stream, if it's announced today. It might be too early though, right? Because I don't think it's usually announced quite this soon.
Wait, that didn't come out right.
Usually like 2 or so days before, maybe?
Gaze upon me, my audience.
I don't know. I don't think it'll be announced quite yet. It should be soon? Is it usually on Fridays? I thought it was more like, or Saturdays? I thought it was usually more like literally Monday or Tuesday.
Show them no quarrel.
Like right before the next update.
The power of my prayers are declining.
It is less than half a week though, so maybe. I don't know.
Sorry, please wait a minute.
We don't really have a static day or time to do it.
Please guide us all to the light. We will also emerge victorious.
I love getting so many gems from this. So useful. And cranking just better resources in general.
Get on it. Wait, that didn't come out
steal
right.
the thing from the dead Rapture. Oh, that's the shop song, the new one. Okay, there's one up here. I think I missed one somewhere. Before we end, I might get you guys to help me go back and figure out roughly where it is.
Drop them in their entirety. Very well. Moving out.
Leading theories, the next event will give us all ether or mana based on being current bond story highlight. I think there's a good chance it could be mana.
Don't worry.
Because of ether. I would like that. I would not be opposed.
Whoa! Everything's down with those who threaten. Focus our attacks.
There's some food on my plate.
No, the power of my prayers are declining. Sorry, please wait a minute.
I would personally love to have an alt of ether though. We really need that alt of Mihara as well.
Now is the time of
I wonder if it can be that one. I think ether was involved a little bit there.
Fancy a drink?
I got an important message, but it's not important in terms of... I don't know how to word. I had an important message, but it's not important. Like, it looked important, but it was basically an important message to say there is nothing important, and I was like, oh. Hello, Church of the Tea! Man, I love tea.
Alright,
Coming. I could go for some more
It
tea.
is not
Right
becoming
now,
to
I'm just
rush.
drinking vitamin
I
C
will
drink.
go
Hoping that
slowly.
it can give me energy. A damn boss keeps denying you the cure. I know! I've been
Have
grinding
faith.
for
I will
fucking
protect
Pilgrim
my
arm gear for Cinderella since I got Cinderella. I am being denied. It's a pain. I need my gear. It's making me mad.
Wait a moment. Everything down with those who threaten. Show them no quarter.
The hour of retribution.
Mihara's almost definitely an overspec. Yeah. I think they introduced it with Rappy. But they're gonna give us Mihara at some point probably. And I can definitely see it being an overspec. I feel like we might get Uni's new design as an overspec too.
Your grace.
Even if it makes me uncomfortable to think about. TGM, thank you for 42 months. Ignore this distraction. No! I refuse to ignore the distraction.
Wait, that didn't come out right.
There's a lot of raptures stuck in stuff here. 3. I heard there's something called an ARC lottery ticket. I doubt it will ever make it out as far as our little village. I'll simply stay where I am and drink until I pass out. By the way, Eric and Sarah got married. Remember how I thought something was off about them? They denied it at first, but then got married because of an unexpected pregnancy. Eric could have done much better! Oh, this person does not like Sarah.
It is not becoming to rush.
We'll do the fight and then we'll come back and try to find the one that I
Everybody
missed.
get ready.
My power level's still way above what's necessary, so I should be okay for quite a while. Okay. Let me just... After moving forward for a while, our path is blocked by a massive iron gate. In front of it, raptures are piled high. Interspersed amongst the pile are crystals, which are emitting a lambent light.
Holy moly, are these all raptures?
Yes. More victims claimed by the crystals, it would seem.
It doesn't seem to be a rapture then. If it is a rapture, it's a rapture that consumes other raptures. Which we've seen before, but not quite on this scale.
What is it?
I'm taking a closer look at these raptures. And something seems a bit strange to me.
Tell us.
The amount of corpses increases the more we move forward. Judging from the direction in which they've fallen, it seems to indicate that they were heading towards us. Shifty mentioned that there's a city beyond this narrow path, right? It reminds me of a train station.
Why are you talking about trains all of a sudden?
The train squad suddenly pulls up.
People often commute to work using the train, yes? They gather at the station, and when the train doors open, they all rush to get inside. It's a mass of arms and elbows. And the few people who manage to break through the crowd are able to get inside the train.
I think I get what you're saying. That a throng of raptures came from that city up ahead and crammed themselves in through this narrow path?
Precisely. The only curious thing is that why would the raptures leave a wide open area and cram themselves into this confined path?
To escape from something.
That's the only way it makes sense to me.
What are the raptures afraid of?
Something happened in the city beyond, and I think the raptures tried to escape through this path. Commander.
Why would raptures need to escape?
Many of these raptures have damaged parts. Their legs and other appendages seem to have been crushed. It's as if they collided with something, or were trampled upon.
So, a bunch of raptures ran away? Is their programming even capable of that?
Wow, I think they're capable. Elliot is looking down on them maybe a little too much.
But what could they have been running from?
Everyone, up ahead of you, 3 o'clock, on the wall.
I don't see anything.
The crystals over there have been moving for some time now.
Oh boy!
It's hard to see.
It's gotta be
clearly
Mirror.
behind the pile of rapture corpses. But those crystals are gradually approaching. That much is certain.
What? So, the crystals really do move? Oh my gosh.
Especially if
for
this
us?
is a very lightning-heavy chapter, because lightning is very much what you need for fighting Mirror.
Shh. Quiet.
Well, electric, whatever. The lightning bolt symbol. The sound of crystals scraping can be heard. It's now clearly visible that they're closer to us than they were before. Everyone, prepare for battle. We're gonna shoot the crystals. They'll just like take energy out of our bullets or something.
It's here.
Here we go.
Encounter! I don't remember any other crystal-looking boss, so I'm pretty confident, but... Oh. Oh, I've just never seen this one. Never mind, this is a mirror. I'll send the crystal expert at them. That is not mirror.
Everything's down with those who threaten you. Now is the time of true
I was wrong! That's embarrassing. You ever feel so confident about something and you're so horribly wrong about it? What? Chill? Buy Nikke figures through PlayAsia.com, Yahoo! Type exclamation point PlayAsia, buy your Nikke stuff and support the streams today! Seems you cannot interrupt all rings, so I have to pick one. Please interrupt one of the rings. I'm gonna go with one. The rings you weren't able to interrupt will attack. Please hang in there and be careful.
Everything's down with those who threaten you.
That's kind of like a pick your poison. Well, I'm strong enough that I pick winning. Can't attack if I kill it first.
Fancy a drink?
Nice. It's like I'm trying to hide chat. My mouse is like not responding. There we go. The Rapture was covered with crystals. Collapses to the ground.
All clear.
Are they really dead?
Oh, they're dead as doornails.
Like, oh yeah, they're dead.
The light in the crystals has been completely extinguished.
The crystal protruding from the Rapture shatters and disappears, leaving the corpse perforated with a myriad of small holes. What the? So like when it got it, it could control it.
Let me get a closer look. Are you sure it's dead?
I wonder if the power source in the Ark could be something like or the exact same as this crystal. We already know that Material H can suck the life out of other Nikkes, but I wonder if it's something like this sucking the life out of like the discarded Nikkes or something.
I've never been more sure of anything.
Okay.
Poor Alec is so nervous.
Hammering, help me. I'm gonna open up this one.
Sure.
Because I feel like it might have to relate to the power source in the Ark somehow if Alec is in the scene.
Its
I don't think
insides are
that's
a
a
complete
coincidence.
mess. I do see a single trail, though.
What do you mean by trail?
You remember how the crystal attempted to reach my core by entering through my hand? It's the same as that. The path it's created here is a bit wider, though. It's still intact. And it heads straight for the Rapture's core. There's been extensive damage to the core as well. I don't understand this.
Wait a moment. I'm expecting a call soon.
A call? From who?
The Botanical Garden Squad wants to connect with us.
They know what it is and they're like, run!
I'll patch you through. Hello, I'm
It's
Flora
Flora!
from Botanic Garden Squad.
I didn't know she was actually in the game. I thought that her banner was her first time appearing. Dang.
Hammering briefed me on the situation.
I definitely did a very wrong voice for her. That's okay. That's part of why I like doing my own thing. I like to have fun coming up with my own voice for them.
I've been receiving continual updates because the crystals in that region are exhibiting plant-like characteristics.
Should we really be discussing this out in the open?
It's fine. This is an official mission that is out in the open. It's just that the special commando
We're so
was
used
the
to
only
secrets, we
squad
kind
had
of
available
forgot
to
that out in the
deploy.
open is like possible, you know?
Oh.
Flora, what are your thoughts on this?
Seeing it in person would be optimal. However, since that isn't possible, I've made an informed guess based on the information provided by Hammering. First, I am proceeding on the assumption that the crystals are indeed plants. We would need to get our hands on a sample or observe it up close to know the details. But in light of that Rapture you all saw, it would appear that the crystals grow from within the Rapture and eventually penetrate through its surface.
So they need to be connected to a power source, which could be us, or it could be them connected through the ground to something. I feel like it is kind of similar to zombie ant fungus in that way then.
Like a parasite?
Yeah.
Yes. The crystals appear to absorb the energy of their host and use it as a form of nourishment. Servant or master class raptures have relatively small cores, meaning they provide less nourishment. For lower level raptures, once their energy is absorbed, they are discarded. That rapture you saw was a Lord class. It has a much larger core and thus significantly more energy. Rather than absorb its energy at one go and kill the host, it seems to have realized that it is better to parasitize and absorb its energy bit by bit.
Can we just like send this against the queen?
Of course, this is all based on the assumption that the crystals are indeed plant-based organisms. Parasitic behavior is not uncommon in the plant world. In fact, it happens on a fairly regular basis.
Like what reflasias are a parasite?
A classic example would be cordyceps, even though they technically aren't plants.
Why do they exhibit parasitic behavior?
Simple. To propagate the species.
To breed!
Plants are more or less immobile due to their roots. Plants have the ability to extend their roots towards nutrients, but this is a painfully slow process. Therefore, they either feed their seeds to something which is more mobile.
They use you to breed.
Parasitize it.
It's all about expanding their domain.
For everyone who thought that there's no breeding in their life, that they're sadly having no breeding, listen. There's probably lots of parasites right inside you, breeding right now. You get more breeding than you think. You're welcome.
That's correct.
Could this have something to do with why the Raptures ran away?
Unfortunately, I don't know enough at this point to say much. Plants are not aggressive organisms. If they do parasitize, they tend to do it in a clandestine manner, since it's more beneficial for their survival. They do not actively threaten their host.
That's if we're assuming these things are indeed plant-based life forms.
Exactly. That's the key point. While they exhibit some plant-like characteristics, they don't physically resemble them in any way whatsoever.
Okay. Thanks for the intel. We'll keep it in mind.
Feel free to contact me if you have any questions. I'd like to be there with you, but things in the Ark are quite dire.
What's going on in the Ark?
If the opportunity presents itself, I hope to see you on the surface.
Ark was bad when we left. How's it worse?
Thanks again.
You're welcome, and take care.
She's so cute. I love Flora.
Let's give ourselves an overview of the situation. These crystals can act as parasites, leeching on Lord-class raptures.
Thank you for joining the membership!
In the city up front, there's something that made the Raptures run away. Am I missing anything?
I don't think so. Thanks for the summary.
We should get a move on.
Should we continue, Commander?
Yeah, let's go.
Roger. Good decision. No risk, no reward.
All right then. I'll open the door in front of us.
Go ahead.
Hi-ya!
I didn't know I needed a hammering hi-ya today, but I definitely did. The iron gate slowly opens with a dull creak. On the other side, we're greeted with the sight of a city consumed by crystals. That sounds so beautiful, though. Sounds like the type of thing you'd see in, like, Nier. We finished chapter 27! Let's go! We're going right back. I missed a shiny.
You want me to get on it?
I missed shiny somewhere.
Here I go.
I need the shiny.
All right, not there. I knew that.
Where's the shiny?
Do you want me to get
Maybe
on
it's
it?
near the beginning.
Wait,
This showed
that
up.
didn't come out right.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
I don't think it's by the beginning. Hello, Cristano Hammering indeed. I get it now. I've seen the name mentioned a few times, and I preferred not to like think about who it was because I wasn't there yet. But now that I'm there, I get it. Hammering is pretty good. I don't see any of them anywhere. Maybe in this area? Because I didn't pass through the upper side?
Oh, right. Not there. I knew that.
Was that it near the Rapture to the right? Oh no! I'm not still looking anymore, so I don't know. If you saw it, I didn't, unfortunately. I do the remaining fights offline. Yeah, it's not really like worth the extra time that it takes on stream.
I will go
just for like the tiny, quick speed fights. You know?
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Like up around here? Like the house? I was thinking it might be somewhere around here. I don't see it. The ground is weird because Crystal's there. That's what I thought too. Like, I didn't see the shiny thing. We'll find it. I'm stubborn as hell. If nothing else, I can walk around this entire place until I find it.
All right, not there. I
Shout out to that one guy on Reddit who mapped. Yeah! The problem is, I can never remember which shinies I got and which shinies I didn't get. So if I looked at the map, I just have to check every shiny. And I think I would lose my mind. Could it be behind these guys?
Here I go. Very well. Moving out.
Inside the house at the beginning? Can you not go inside the house though? Like, I don't think you can go inside the house. Oh, fuck!
Here I go.
The very beginning! Right when I started, I didn't see it. I was too focused on Yahoo! New chapter!
I will go slowly.
I didn't even think that maybe there was like a shiny. Hello, Rocks! The game's gameplay looks different every time you see it. It's always the same though.
Very well.
What do you mean it looks different every time you see it? Always been the same.
You want me to get on it? Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
It like never changed.
Did you call?
I don't think I have to delay Freedom Wars. I should be perfectly okay. In fact, I might start it a bit early if I can.
Here I go.
To do the chatting for a bit. I think I'll be okay for time. I just only have about 3 hours to stream it. For just a bit of co-op, that should be okay. Okay, we got 4. But look at me, Omura! I don't know if you'll ever get to hear this, but do you remember the birthday present you sent me? The solar-powered cassette player? Oh, this must be Red Hood writing these maybe then. Anyway, I put it alongside your old stash. You better appreciate what I'm doing, you hear? I wonder if this is like Red Hood's old lover or something. Oh wait, no, it couldn't be because... No, it might be, because she's talking about other people getting married. Anyway, sorry. I'm not even sure what to say to you when I finally get the chance to speak with you. We had some great times together. Take care, my friend. Aww, sad and cute.
You want me to get on it? Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
Yeah, the second note said something about being best friends, so it would have been her best friend when she was a human. Fuck off, Rupee! Anyway, I'm not giving Rupee my money. No matter how much she tries to trick me, she's not getting it. Sorry for not doing the event today when I said I was gonna do the event today. I really needed to cut as much time as I could out of the day, so it became a chapter. This way we don't break our rule about 1 campaign chapter a week, though. I was gonna do 2 next week to make up for it, but 1 this week also works. Yeah. I usually would try to do the solo raid on stream, but maybe I don't have time, so... The That's okay. Rupee has some good deals sometimes. I don't spend money on any of that stuff though. I only spend money on the monthly pass and costumes, but none of the current costumes are enough for me to want to spend on them. Oh, none of the current costumes are like, I don't know. I think I don't use the characters enough to justify it is the main part. I really like Zvi's, but I like never use her, so I think I'm gonna have a quick nap for like 10 minutes and then work on setting up Freedom Wars. I'm playing on Switch and I'm part of the Saitama group if you need to join if you want to play co-op. We'll try playing with chat. I'm hoping it'll fill the spots with NPCs for players we don't have if we don't have enough, but it's not cross-platform, so you have to get it on Switch if you want. You should be able to catch up if you're not streaming fast enough to be there. I'm gonna be doing first come, first serve like usual. I'll do a giveaway on stream, so it'll be as fair as I can possibly make it for who gets to join.
I will show you all the finest ending there is.
Naps are never 10 minutes. Yeah, maybe I'll take 20. I need time to set up is the problem, and I need time to cook, so... Big stretch, okay. Okay. I'm gonna work on rating, because I need to make sure that I have as long as possible. I'm sorry that I'm so tired lately, I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix it! I think a big part of it is my workout routine has been kind of bad. I've been doing one song in Miku boxing instead of like the full 20 minutes just because I've been worn out. But maybe I need to force myself to get a little more proper exercise, like full workouts. I wonder if doing that would help me at all. So I'm probably gonna have to try to like put my foot down and do more workouts in case that's what I need.
Ending there is.
Sometimes it's what I need, sometimes it's not what I need. It's hard to tell because I don't want it to make me more tired if it's like not what I need, you know? But it's worth a try, I think. Even if it's really, really hard and I don't wanna. Yeah, I'm gonna go to my ending screen and I'll send you guys somewhere on Twitch and I'll raid my waiting room on YouTube. So if you want to watch it, don't worry. I also have a new channel. You can find it on my YouTube for just react content. Because I know you guys often want me to react to stuff on stream. And the reality is, as much as I hate React channel, I hate it for so many reasons. It gives me the yuck and it's boring. I don't like it as a creator or a viewer so much. I understand that other people really like it and it can be really important to like growing your channel. So I made a separate channel as a compromise where I'll be slowly putting up some stuff because I don't want it to sully this channel because I hate it.
I will show you all the finest ending there is.
If you guys could go subscribe to that to make sure you don't miss it, that would be great. I'll be sharing it around everywhere as well when it's done, so don't worry. Anyway, I'm gonna go put on my ending screen and we're gonna read. I will see you guys. Bye-bye. Oh, Observer, thank you for stopping by. Wait, we have to check the poll. Oh, it's close. But most people agree that Dorothy was right. A third of you don't think Dorothy was right, though. I'm concerned that the Doro propaganda has not reached a third of you yet. We'll get there. I will see you guys. Bye-bye. Okay, where can we come on Twitch? Hold on. I still have my robot sex in 2025 tab up and I forgot what it was again. The amount of times today I got jump scared by robot sex tab. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. I don't think any of my mutuals are playing NIKKE. You know what we can read? We were in it earlier, but we never got the chance to raid it, so... We can raid VTuber Talks charity stream. I was on this stream earlier for a little bit, just like last year. Oh my god, I can't remember the name. But my brain is like breaking on knowing what the Child's Play. It's a charity that helps bring video games to hospitals for kids that are like in the hospital a bit more long term or for a while, and having stuff like that can help distract them. Yeah, so if you want to go there, that would be great. I'll send you guys over. And then on YouTube, we'll raid my waiting room. Hello, Nuna. I will send that raid. And make sure to read the rules so you don't say anything that would go against them. And then we will look into napping. Yeah, I'm gonna nap. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, there we go. All right, let me get ready to set up YouTube raid. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Almost ready. Okay, there we go. Raid is set up. I'll see you guys. We'll do more campaign and finish the event next week. Bye-bye.